Teresa's here.
How's everybody doing?
Woohoo! Josh isn't here. Mallory's here. She says hi.
Hey, Mallory.
Hello.
We're back from the cruise. And hi to everybody, but special shout out to some of our new friends that we actually met on the Dream. Let me find it. Hold on just a second. People are saying, woohoo, Mallory.
Oh, hi, y'all.
Pam Nichols, we met her on the Dream, and I just had a technical difficulty. Hold on.
Got it.
Mallory's got it. That's what she's here
That's
for.
what I'm here for.
So how are you guys?
We are good. We are in a parking lot in Virginia somewhere.
Exciting.
Oh, we're in Chantilly, he tells me. I never know where we are.
I mean, you know. So Josh is now taking over the chat. So any Have Luggage Will Travel chat, that will actually be Josh. So if y'all want to talk to him, that's how you got to do it. Because he is in New Orleans for today and most of the day tomorrow, and then he'll be home tomorrow night. So I asked Teresa and Siobhan if they would like to co-host with me. Siobhan is busy. She's going to try to hop on a little bit if she can. But Teresa joining me live from the truck.
You saw the drunk in the back, and yeah, you know.
So anyway, yeah. So people are asking about the cruise. So I guess we'll just dive right into that. But first of all, the Z show is burning up in Texas. It was 104 today. And let me just tell y'all, it's hot. It is hot. We were like, man, this cruise is hot. We figured out why. We have never taken a cruise during the middle of summer. And we're like, never again. Nope. It's too hot. So we told Philip this was your one and only birthday cruise.
See, that's when we usually cruise because I'm a school teacher. So we go a lot during the summer. It's always amazing.
Like when we got off in Freeport, I was miserable. And I said, I can't, I'm out. It's hot. I'm going back to the ship.
Washington, D.C. is not much better this time of the year. We were roasting yesterday.
Really?
95, and it felt like 102. It was
D.C.?
D.C. It was awful. It was so hot.
Wow. That is
Up to all those monuments, and it was so hot. I mean, we had a great time, but
wow. It's miserable. It's miserable when it's that hot.
Mm-hmm.
So anywho, so let's talk really quick a little bit about the Dream.
What was your favorite thing?
Go close that door because I can hear the TV downstairs and I can't. I'm
Yes.
hearing echo and I can't do it.
Man.
Thank you. Don't trip over that cord. So she had to come behind me so y'all could see that she really is here.
I am here.
So we had a fantastic time. We met so many incredible people. One of them's in the chat with us tonight. And y'all, I was blown away. It was by far the best food we've had on a cruise to date. Like, when y'all watch the vlogs, thank you, Amazon. I have like 4 different styles of this shirt from Amazon. And they're soft and comfortable. Sorry, I got sidetracked by the chat. Anyways, y'all are going to be shocked when the vlogs start rolling out. Because, spoiler alert, we went to the MDR a lot.
Really?
Yeah, and you know we don't do that. That's not how we roll.
That's your thing.
It's not. It was on this one.
Wow.
Yeah, the whoever was in charge of cooking knows how to use salt and pepper, amongst other things.
Well, that's always what I have to add in the main dining room is to like some salt and pepper, which we eat all the time. But
we added salt and pepper to a couple of bowls of soup. We added pepper to Caesar salads, and that was it. Like nothing else needed anything.
what was your favorite soup? Because that's my thing. I love soup.
I love soup too. Josh got the steak and ale soup the last night, And he's not a soup guy, and he said it was phenomenal. I didn't try it. So we thought it said roasted, because we met great people and the food was great. Yep. So I did get a nice 10 on the cruise captions. Yes, I did. I'm sorry. I keep getting sidetracked, which, I mean, I'm kind of supposed to read the comments.
Yep.
But, yes, the tan is kicking right now, and I'm not upset about it. Except I'm peeling right here, and my nose is peeling. Other than that, I'm good. I didn't try the French onion soup. And then Pam said all the soup was good except for the clam chowder. I don't do clam chowder at all. Exploring with Eric, you're right. Their food is hit or miss, but when it's hit, it's amazing. And it was on point this cruise. I was shocked. Like seriously shocked. But anyways, what else did we have? Oh, it had roasted broccoli and 3 cheeses or something like that. We thought it was going to be like broccoli and cheese, like, broccoli florets with cheese. No, it was broccoli soup. It didn't say it was soup. It was really good.
It was actually really good.
That one on our last cruise. My favorite on our last cruise was the mushroom soup, but you don't do mushrooms, do you?
Okay, so I think we told everybody we did the chef's table beforehand. And the first, I don't know what you call it. The first part of the menu was all mushrooms. And the very first thing we had was mushroom essence. It was like a soup, like you drank it.
Right.
Really good. I have the menu. Y'all, if you've never done Chef's Table, I highly recommend it. This is the menu. And I know it's hard to see, but they personalize it. See, that one's Mallory's.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was so fun. Even the buffet food at lunch was good. I didn't have the fish I don't think I had the buffet at lunch, actually. Z Show says that broccoli soup is awesome. Had 3 of them.
Was with the mushroom soup. I ordered one when we were on the Horizon.
Uh-huh.
And the grandbaby took it over. And so I had to order another one. And then I had to order another one after that because I had to have 2 of them. I was just eating. I had 3.
That is awesome. Thomas, do Chef's Table. It's a 3-hour experience. It was $80 on our sailing, and worth every penny. It was so fun and so, I don't know, it was really neat. It was very interactive, and I didn't know how the kids would enjoy it, but they both sat there and had a great time.
Cool.
So, anyways, so my favorite soup was, and I had baked potato soup.
Baked potato soup was good.
I think that may have been my favorite. It was really good. And I did do some experimenting at dinner in the dining room, which will come out in the vlog. So y'all can thank me later for what I did for everybody.
Took one for the team, huh?
I did. It was hard. It was really tough. I mean, it was a sacrifice.
Yeah, I won't listen to this lady.
But anyways, yeah, Josh, yes, it was good. I usually do gas burgers more often. I didn't have a single burger. Not one. And I only had 1 burrito.
Wow. Gary's over here crying.
Like, we did C-Day brunch the day that we did Chef's Table. And, okay, go to C-Day brunch. And Josh ate the aft burger. And I ate the fried chicken. Like, we slept late, man. We stayed up late and we slept late, which is really odd for us. And so we were like, you know what? I'm going to not get breakfast. I'm going to get brunch food. The fried chicken was delicious. The chef at Chef's Table told us that they actually grind up Chinese soup noodles and coat that fried chicken in there. And it's brined for like 24 hours. It was so good. And then you got to get breakfast dessert. Yeah, I know. No burger. Really? Like, people are like, what? I know. And they have those nasty frozen fries at Guys. I'm so irritated.
I don't know that I've had I think I had one our first cruise back after the restart. I don't think I've had one since because I was so disappointed with the fries. I didn't want them.
They are awful, like awful.
Yep.
Cruising for one, that chicken was bomb. Now the biscuit was horrible, and I really wish Josh was here to tell you this story, but I'm gonna tell it anyway. So we're at a chef's table, and we're talking to. He's basically the head chef, and we're like, so. I know, Pamela, they're awful. Those fries. Blech. There's got to be a challenge. Hey, I did it. I won. No Guys Burgers. Check. So we're talking to the chef about the biscuits, and we're like, now, y'all need to do something about these biscuits, basically. And the guy was like, well, we know we're working on it. And he said the guy comes in, and they start making the biscuit dough the night before. And I was telling him how horrible my brunch biscuit was that came with my fried chicken. I mean, it was a weapon. Like, it was awful. And of course, their gravy is not gravy. It's milk with sausage in it or something. So I said, Pillsbury makes a really good frozen biscuit. He said, oh, no. He's already here working on them for tomorrow. I said, I know. Pillsbury makes a really good frozen biscuit.
The problem is that you're making them the night before and letting them set up, and then they get hard as a rock. You can't.
Horrible. So we did tell him, I said, y'all need to bring a good Southern grandma on this ship and teach somebody how to make a biscuit.
Exactly. At least you said Biscuit, you can get a little bit closer, right?
Like, just get the Pillsbury frozen biscuits.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So no next cruise, no fries, double burger. That'd be better than the fries they got. They're terrible. Let's see, Jeffrey's Angel. That's the first thing I eat is the burger. 2 more weeks and I will be eating more. Nice. Yeah, and no Little Debbie taste test tonight. Let's see, what else? What else am I missing? Let's see. Mark next. Okay. Still the frozen fries. Yes. They're horrible. Awful.
Mm-hmm.
Hate them. Do not like them. They are the cheapest, nastiest frozen fries I think that one could possibly get. I was making sure that Siobhan wasn't waiting in the wings on me. Anyways, so what was I saying? I don't even remember.
Biscuits, Brick, Granny.
Biscuits were horrible. Just horrible.
Fries were awful.
Fries were awful. Everything else was great.
So how were the shows? What'd y'all do for shows?
So we did America Rocks.
Mm-hmm.
And we did Motor City. And I think that's it. They only had 3 production shows. And we missed the one that they had on our chef's table night. Because you meet at 5:30, they start bringing you food at 6, and it's solid from 6 to 9.
Wow.
Yeah, so we missed the show.
Tell them about the chocolate milk pancake you asked for today.
Well, we tried that, and the waiter was like, "What?" Oh yes, we did see Flick. Thank you. We saw Flick as well. And that was great. The Z show who needs somebody to make on. Yes, they need. I'm telling you, a Southern grandma has got to teach Carnival how to make biscuits. Just has to happen. But yeah, so Flick was great. The cast was great. The talent was very good on all the shows. We were not really a fan of any of the musicians, like an Ocean Plaza, or any of that. The violinists, they're always good. But I don't like to sit and just listen to violinists for hours on end. I like to sing along, and I can sing loud because they're singing louder and nobody can hear me.
Yeah. That's an old way of doing it.
Yeah. So we Josh says America Rocks was his favorite show. It was really awesome. And get this. I'm trying, y'all. Sorry. I made a friend and I didn't win this. So there's this little guy, and I told him I was going to give him a shout out tonight. His name is Brendan, and he is from North Carolina. And I met him one night. Hold on. We're back to fries for a second. The fries, I don't remember because I was drinking a lot when I was eating Gas Burgers.
It's the only way you can eat the guys' burgers and or the fries from there and be okay with it. Just gotta drink.
Even sober, you're gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, this is horrible." Let's see. What did Gary say? Please tell me you wore the eagle to the American Rock Show. No, he actually never wore it. He had it with him.
Surprising.
What is Josh saying? Oh, do we like smaller shits for Carnival or is Mardi Gras? So much. Yeah, I like Mardi Gras better. Absolutely. Yeah, Gary, it is a travesty he didn't wear it. He couldn't find it.
With the small ship, so like the Dream, I feel like it's a good starter ship to see if you like cruising instead.
Not on an 8-day cruise, though.
Not on an 8-day cruise.
Anyways, so I met Brendan. He was doing trivia. We attempted. We failed. We always do. We've never won a trivia ever. And who is saying hi? Hi, Leonard family.
Hello.
So I was like, Brendan, I said, where is another place I can win a ship on a stick? And he was like, there's not really. And I was like, I've never won trivia. So he's like, well, if I really like somebody, I might tell them to find me on the last night of the cruise. And if they haven't won a ship on a stick by then, I might give them one. I was like, gotcha. So every night we went to the theater, he was there. We chatted with this kid. He's like, I don't know, in his early 20s maybe. We chatted with this kid for at least 30 minutes. And so the last night of the cruise, I was like, hey, Brendan. It was the last day, and they were doing Friends trivia, and I forget what the second one was. I don't know anything about Friends. I've never watched Friends. I've watched a random episode here and there. I don't know these people. And so, anyways, I was like, Brendan, I don't know none of this. He's like, well, come find me tonight. You come to the show? I was like, yeah, we're coming. That's how I got my ship on a stick.
That's awesome. I won trivia one time, and that was playing. It was country music trivia.
I might could win that one.
Huh?
I might could win that one.
Yeah, they would play a little snippet of it and all, and it was older, especially because it was older country music, and that's the country music I know. And so, like, it was a tie, and so we had to get there for a tiebreaker. That's the only way I could do it, and I won it because I was determined to win it. Dadgummit.
I could probably win that one. Captions never wins Friends trivia. And Lido Deck says 12 years and he's never won a ship on a stick. I feel your pain. All of these that we have were not won. They were given to us. We have never won a ship on a stick. We have begged, stealed, and borrowed these ships on a stick.
Gary and I are great at embarrassing ourselves to win ships on a stick.
So what you're saying is on the family reunion group cruise, y'all are going to win one.
I don't know. We weren't too successful on the Horizon at all. I mean, like, we just gave up because it's huge. It's a huge ship. Like, you know.
Captions for music, movie, TV shows, I win. I don't win those. If it were the old country music, I could probably do that.
Yeah.
The Z Show, I'm new here. Did y'all eat the Shack chicken on the Mardi Gras? Yes. And we actually have a review video of the biscuits and specifically the Shack biscuits, and talk about it several times in our Mardi Gras series vlogs. It was really good. I liked it. I have heard a couple people who didn't care for it, but I loved it. I worked at Chick-fil-A for 10 years. I am a chicken sandwich junkie. I eat mostly chicken. I loved it. I was very happy with it.
I like the breakfast better.
Mallory liked the breakfast. Yeah, they do. Well, Brendan gave me that ship on a stick. Leonard Family Fun. We've never won or been gifted one. You've got to make friends with the right crew member. Nor have we found those elusive ducks. You can see ducks. There's new ones. Hold on, it's backwards. There's our ship model of the Dream. Mallory, move your hand, please. We got our Dream ship model right there. I found probably 6 or 7 ducks. We hit a few of them, but brought some home. So I would like to take them and rehide them on a different cruise ship. Is what I think I'm going to do.
I found 2.
After I get and I'm going to leave the original tags, and I'm probably going to add my tag to it. So, I'm going to probably on the Vista, maybe in February after we've cruised the Vista in October, I may bring them on that one and hide them on the Vista. So I can find a few more.
I've seen people do like little passports for them, and so they show each ship that they've been on and checked it out. That's pretty cool. I haven't found any, but and I don't even have my ducks purchased for our upcoming cruise.
So they're easy to find if you're consciously looking for them while you're walking, which is what happened to me. I found so many that I watched people walk right past because their brain's not thinking that I'm looking for ducks. So I'm walking around the hallways. I'm looking in windowsills. I'm looking on door ledges. I'm looking everywhere as I'm walking, looking on the paintings. Lots of people set them on top of the paintings. There were cool spots in the elevators. I looked in every elevator I got in, but I did see one girl find one in an elevator right as I was getting on. I was like, I've been looking there all week. So it was a good cruise. The kids had fun. And the ports, and I'm sure if she were in here, I know Siobhan's busy, but I know that she and Brandon would agree with me. I do not like Freeport.
Yeah, that's what we've heard, is that
I said,
not.
If you do not book an excursion in Freeport, do not get off the ship. It is my recommendation to you. Just don't do it. Eric's one where there. If you're not trying to find one of the ducks, you won't find anything. 100%. And when they scrap a ship, they must find hundreds of them. Let's see the little ducks just everywhere. Freeport stinks. Yeah, I'm telling you.
Just listen. Worried about feather. Oh my gosh. Did you go back and read the interaction between Gary and Thomas and Trevor about the feather?
What?
They're crazy.
What in the world? These guys. Oh, you can't let them have any freedom.
I have to watch Pure Runners, their what was it called? About the foosball. The foosball section. You gotta watch that. And then you'll understand that comment. So make sure y'all go watch that after the live. Go check it out.
Yeah, because I know I would watch it. We were out of touch for a week.
Yeah, y'all wouldn't have seen it yet because of that. So you got to go watch it.
Or we'll do that tonight.
And we were walking the Potomac last night. The quill.
The quill was on the ground, just defaced.
The quill.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh. So, anyways, back to cruise.
Exactly.
We're derailed.
Oh, we jumped right back on real fast.
Yeah. Freeport's horrible. It's horrible. You may want to get off and do a little souvenir shopping or something for a few minutes. But if you don't book an excursion, don't plan on being in the port long. There is not anything to do there other than a few little shopping booths. There's Senior Frogs. If you're into that, of course, that's there. Gary, sit over there and mind your business.
He's sitting right next to me and accomplishing.
Pamela said she only got off in Freeport to get her son some liquor. I hope he better appreciate it. Let me tell you what, I did not like it. I was like, we were off the ship maybe 30 minutes. That long. I was like, nope. Now, Nassau is another one, but there are some excursions that I would like to do in Nassau. I don't know that there are even any excursions in Freeport I want to do.
See, in Nassau, Gary and I have a blast because we have our place that we love to go to eat.
Okay.
And then we love to go. There's the chocolate factory. We love, there's just some things off the beaten path that you can walk and get to. Like when we were there, we did a wine tasting for $10.
And you feel safe and secure?
Completely safe. Now, we haven't done it at night or anything like that. It's always been during the day. But Gary and I go to Nassau every single time we get off. We've been several times. Like I said, we just have our things that we like. Like we're going to, what's it called? Bahamian cooking? Bahamian cooking. We're going there and we're eating. That may be the only thing we do. But it's
like fritters and stuff there?
Yeah. And just, I mean, traditional food, and it's just a couple blocks in, and then we hit the chocolate factory, and we hit. We found a pirate museum.
Mm-hmm.
It's cash only, but it was like $20, I think. It was cheap.
Yeah.
And self-led, but it's really good. And we had a blast going through that because it's got some hands-on stuff, and it was really. Yeah, and it's an actual model of a pirate ship in it, so it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So we love Nassau. We have done a walking tour where you're doing the taste, the eating the food along the way and going to a whole bunch of different stops. We booked all of that on our own. None of it has been through. We've never done a ship excursion in Nassau at all. It's always been just doing our own thing. But we like
twice, and we haven't done a ship excursion. They've been on our own as well. So I'm seeing here cruising scene rented a golf cart in Freeport once and found a beautiful beach. I would almost be scared to leave the port in Freeport.
Yeah, dangerous now that it's not safe as it could be in Freeport. And I don't know. We haven't been.
Now, cruising for one, we've not been to Bimini. Have y'all? No? Okay, so I can't comment on Bimini at this point. The only problem with Tony Macaroni is his odd hours. He was closed last time I was there. He's in Nassau, I think. So we haven't done that. And then Pamela says, we did the top 10 places of Nassau in 2019, and it was one of the best excursions we've done. But we had an awesome tour guide who was a hoot. Now that sounds fun as well. Cruising scene, I think it was called Lovers Beach in Freeport. They've had a lot of storm there that has ruined their business. I could see that as well. Gary's going to give Freeport one try, and after that make a decision, because Gary is never going to take my advice.
Because Gary is stubborn as always, is never going to take anyone's advice, whether it's yours, mine, anybody else's. Like, this is.
Oh, Tony was in Freeport. I'm sorry. I was thinking for whatever reason it was in Nassau. Now, we had a fabulous time in Nassau both times. The first time, you already know that we did Margaritaville, the resort, not the restaurant. Did not realize that there were two Margaritavilles there. But definitely do the resort, resortpass.com. Just easy. And did we tell everybody what we did in Nassau? Did we? Josh? I can't remember. Cruising for one, we went to Bimini. When you go, rent a golf cart for $100. Go right, they have a beautiful free beach. I like free beaches. And then travel. Gary, I'm about to kick you out. I'm about to block you. But the problem is if I block him, you can't be on the live with me. So take his phone away from him like he's a kid.
I'm not.
She's on your.
In Nassau, we planned our own walking tour and had a blast. You know, in Nassau, one thing I figured is if you get away from the port, that one street is where it's the worst.
Right.
That's where all the hecklers are. So I can definitely see getting away from all that and enjoying myself there.
And it's called no eye contact. And just walk by and say no thank you as you're going. And don't stop. If you give them eye contact, then they automatically think that they have you. So, I mean, I just say no thank you and we keep on walking. Yep. And we have not had any problems, honestly. Yep. Haven't been chased down, haven't had any of the horror stories, that we've heard of. Now, I will say on one of our cruises where we went there, we got back on the ship and somebody was saying, "Oh, they chased us down and everything." Well, after talking to them, it was because they're like, "Well, maybe, kind of engaged in a conversation and gave them hope." And so then they wouldn't leave them alone. They,
Yeah. Yeah.
they without money for a long, without tourism for a while, just like everything else has, and they're desperate. So
Yeah.
if
When
you
we
give them much room,
give them an inch, they are taking a mile.
that's right.
And when we walked to Margaritaville our first time in Nassau back in May, we did that. We just basically looked down, said no thank you, and kept going. Once we rounded that corner down by Senior Frogs, nothing. Nobody bothered us. Nobody.
And that's the way it is every time we go. Once we get past that first little strip, we can go anywhere.
Yeah.
And they'll even stand outside because there's still some shops there. They'll stand outside the shops and they'll just speak. "Hey, how you doing?"
Right.
They were going to ask us to come in.
They did that to us when we were walking to Margaritaville.
Yeah.
They just there was one guy out sweeping or something in front of his shop, and he just politely said hello and kept sweeping.
Yeah, and I would make up at those places that don't beg me to come in.
Yeah.
Than anywhere else. And that's where we go for our souvenirs, is on all that craziness.
I have no idea where Josh went. I'm going to text him. Hold on a second. So I have the live pulled up on my phone, so I'm having to move our picture around. Let's see where he is. Anyways, Diamond International is overpriced. I don't go there. Speaking of diamonds, I've got to tell y'all what I did. It was so bad. It was, when are we coming to the West Coast? Josh, I don't know. Not soon enough. Airplane tickets have got to come down. Okay, Josh, you're here. Did we tell everybody what we did in Nassau? Do y'all know what we did in Nassau? I'm talking to you, Teresa.
We do.
Okay. Let me give you a second.
Because of the live or because we just...
I just can't remember if we said what we were doing. Oh, he's been in the lobby visiting with people. Hey, everybody Josh is visiting with.
Because you and I talked, we were talking on the phone.
Maybe
is when you told me. So I don't know if...
Yeah.
That's why.
So,
do you know? Well, Gary doesn't know.
I didn't even know they went to.
Okay, so we went to Atlantis and Nassau. Josh just said it. I just didn't know how, because we're making it its own vlog, so we don't want to. We want to leave it a little bit of a mystery.
What are they doing? Honduras?
Shush. But what I can say is, I'm glad that we booked it directly through Atlantis versus through the cruise ship. Because when we got there, we get off the taxi and there's this really long line. What did we do in Roatan? We didn't go to Roatan, you goofball. I'm talking to your husband.
And so I was ignoring him. He was sitting here saying it in my ear and I wasn't even listening to him.
Anyhow, Z-Show had too much Fireball today. Anyways, we get there and we get off the taxi and you've got to sign these waivers. I wish I'd have known that ahead of time because I'd have done it ahead of time. But I didn't know. We didn't go to Cozumel either. So we get on the phone, we sign the electronic waivers. And they try to throw us in this long line. And Josh had bought our tickets. He had bought them for our time slot to be 9:00. Oh my gosh, I'm going to punch both of you in the face next time I see y'all. Anyways, and we're like, do we really have to wait in this long line? And so I asked, the fourth person I asked, I said, listen, we bought our tickets directly through Atlantis.com. Why are we waiting in this big line? And she says, you bought through Atlantis? Yes, we didn't buy through the cruise ship. Oh, come with me. She takes us out of that line and puts us in another line that has 2 people in it.
Oh, that's much better.
So we finally got into Atlantis at about 9:30. And so book your tickets directly through Atlantis. They're cheaper. Now, of course, it does not include your taxi cab ride. So in the end, it's really not cheaper, but whatever.
Better to not do it.
Taxi cab ride is $5 per person per way. Listen, Lido doesn't care. We went to Atlanta, scary. Freeport, Key West, Nassau, and Half Moon Key. K. I don't know. So book your ticket for Atlantis through Atlantis. You're going to get put in that shorter line. Keep asking until they put you in the shorter line because we had to keep asking and keep asking. Got our wristband. We were good to go. So Norris Family Ventures, when we were there in May, they went and they didn't have tickets. They just wanted to go. They wanted to go to Atlantis and see what they could see for free. Right. They were able to walk through the whole aquarium and everything for free. We got there. There was a guy checking armbands. Mm-hmm. So you couldn't have seen anything, not even the main lobby, without an armband when we were there. So just know that it is a strong possibility. I think they lucked up. It's a strong possibility that you're not going to be able to see squat without a ticket. Like you couldn't get to the gift shops or anything. So
one thing, we'll share our story about being pier runners on our first cruise, and it involves Atlantis and lack of armbands. And
I've heard the story.
Yes. So, I mean, piece of advice, don't walk through Atlantis without an armband if you plan on walking back through. Doesn't always work to your...
Pier Runner says, we almost got the Atlantis people on the podcast, but we lost them like the city. Hold on. I've got something for that.
Really?
Hi, Anthony. Josh is not with me tonight. He's in New Orleans for work, but he's in the chat.
Oh,
goodness. Her phone's ringing.
Yep. Sorry.
You'd like to see squat? What's that? Retype that one for me, cruising for one. Anyhow, so hey, if they aren't checking armbands, then I'm getting a free show. No, somebody somewhere is going to be checking them. We had to show ours no less than 3 times to get to the water park. But if you do go, you can bring your own refillable cup and refill it at the soda fountain all you want. We learned that. Wish we would have taken our own cup. The food was but expensive. And the rest will be in the vlog.
So can you still hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because now my phone is kind of acting strange. So I was just wondering.
Everything looks perfectly normal on my end.
It just sounds weird on my end. So I was just making sure. I forgot to tell my daughter that I would be doing this. And so, of course, she called. Because that's what always happens.
Well, of course. Oh, you said you can't. Oh, I get it now. Cruising for one. Thank you. Yeah, you really can't. You could go there for for $5 per person and like literally stand on their front steps and say you've been to Atlantis. But that's it. That's all you're going to do most likely. Or you could go to the casino if you're a gambler, which it was a nice casino, but I didn't go to Atlantis to gamble. I went to ride rides and swim. Yeah. Let's see. And then, so I've got to tell y'all what I did on Disembarkation Day. It was a fantastic cruise. Disembarkation Day was the worst day for a little bit, and then it got better.
Oh, no.
So we don't pack until the morning that we're getting off the ship. That's just our norm, whatever. We get up about 7. We're usually packed by 8, and then we can just get right off. So we get up, we pack, get the kit, get everything together, blah, blah, blah. And as soon as we finish packing, they call our muster station. We're self-assist, so we can get right off the boat. Well, Mallory has lost her sign-in sale card.
Oh, no.
So we have to make our way. You are really close to the screen now, Teresa.
I'm trying to plug this thing in because it's like telling me that my battery is funky. Can you
Hey,
see
Orange
what's going
Baby
on?
yesterday was so sad. It was so sad. But thank you for joining us. So we go to guest services, finally make our way through all the seas of people. No, this is not about our truck. Thankfully, in my opinion, it's worse than that. Get Mallory a sign and sell card so she can get off the ship, because I guess we need to bring her with us, right?
No, you don't need to.
And we get off the ship, walk all the gangway, make it to our shuttle spot, get on the shuttle, almost back to where we're getting dropped off. I didn't have my wedding ring on. I took it off the night before and laid it in a different spot than I had been laying it all week, and which does not work for me because I have issues with remembering things because I'm not a very organized person. And I panicked. Like I just literally was physically sick to my stomach. Like probably could have, if I'd have thought long and hard about it or short and hard about it. And so we get in our vehicles and I drive back to the port. I don't realize when you turn into Galveston Port to get to Terminal 1, you have to turn to the right and then loop back around in front of it. I turned left. Well, I couldn't get to where I needed to go. Hey, I'm assuming this is Blaine. So hi, Blaine. I got it. Y'all, everything's backwards. It's so weird. Yeah, that was me. I am she who did that. So I leave the port. I talk to the security guard. He's like, leave, come back around, come back through. And it's fine. He's like, it's fine. So I park and I tell the security guard, hey, I'm trying to find somebody to help me get my wedding ring off the ship. And she was like, just park here. She's like, do you want to move up closer? I said, no, because I may be here a while. I was at the very back spot of Terminal 1. And I go find a Carnival employee. Well, he sends me to another Carnival employee. And then there was no Carnival employee there. And then they said they couldn't help me. And then they said they had to wait till 9:30 until the embarkation room opens. And then she said, well, maybe you should go here. And I went there and there wasn't anybody there. And then I went back and I said, I'm going to wait here till 9:30. And then she says, well, what'd you leave on the ship? And I said, my wedding ring. I was a little,
Yeah, just a little testy.
Yeah. And so, because nobody would help me. So finally she says, this lady who says at first she couldn't help me and I had to wait till 9:30 says, go back to where you got off the ship at, where you came back. I was like, oh, okay, that's genius. So I walk in, I tell the security guard, hey, I need to talk to one of those Carnival employees. Can I go beyond the red line? Because you're not supposed to go beyond the red line. She's like, yeah, it's fine. And I tell her what happened. And they're like, yeah, we'll call somebody. They'll go back and get it for you. As long as it hasn't been, like lost or moved, whatever. So right. They call this lady. Her name was Amy. She's a saint. She is the most precious little lady in the whole wide world of ladies. And our room steward, Yo-Yo, had already cleaned our room. And thankfully, he or his assistant found it laying on the lamp on the nightstand and turned it into Lost and Found. So it was already in Lost and Found. So she brought it down to me and filled out the paperwork. I just had to sign for it. And I got my wedding ring back. That's almost 20 years old.
Wow. That's scary, but thank goodness you got it back.
It was traumatizing. My adrenaline was pumping like, okay, go cook. Don't get in trouble. Yes, she was an angel. Like it was, oh man, I was just like, I was just nearly hyperventilating. And thankfully, I don't know, Josh was like, just go do what you need to do. Go back to the port. We're just going to sit in the parking lot. It's fine. So it took me almost an hour after, having to drive all the way through the port and come all the way back around. Blah, blah, blah. So I said all that to say this. If you leave something really important and you realize that as soon as you get off the ship, go back to the disembarkation room and tell those people. Because there are people that will go back on the ship for you and get what you left. It's probably easier for them, I would imagine.
Probably so.
Pamela, yes. Yo-Yo was the best room steward. Oh my gosh. I feel like I needed to tip him like $1 million now. Yes. I will be reaching out to John Held about how they handled this situation for me because it was top notch. It was literally top notch. And I don't know. I don't know. It was incredible. Lost your princess medallion and Juno. I bet that was fun getting back.
Yeah.
Good people. Yeah. He was an awesome cruise director. Mark Q. Mark Q. I don't know how to say it. He was so fun. I was filming on the last night, actually, in the lounge right before America Rocks. And he snuck up behind me. I'm filming people. They're like, hey, we want to be on your vlog. So I'm filming these people. And he sneaks up behind me and scares the dickens out of me. Mark, it was crazy. It was already a bad day because we had to get off a cruise. But then I lost my wedding ring, or for a little bit.
That makes it terrible.
That was so not fun. But go back into the disembarkation room and tell us people, and bring your driver's license and bring your sign and sale card. That was all they needed from me to show, proof of identity or whatever. And so that was fun.
Not fun at all.
Mm-mm. And Philip was like, I'm starving to death. Because we didn't eat on the ship because, we finished packing our stuff and they were like, get off. And we were like, okay.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, our cruise ended the way it started. Crazy. But whatever. It was still a good cruise. All the in-between was really good.
At least the in-between was good. At least it wasn't horrible the whole time.
No, it was not. It was so good. But Key West, rent a golf cart when you go to Key West. Speaking of Philip, where is Lawson guy? He's down. You know what? He's supposed to be mowing the grass and he's not.
He says mom's on alive, so
Yeah. Don't tell him I said to start mowing the yard.
Yes, ma'am.
This kid. So he's
you got him in trouble.
about to be mowing the grass. Yeah, keep it up, bud. Rent a golf cart in Key West. I'm glad we did it because it was so hot that we wouldn't have stayed on the island more than 5 minutes.
I'm done sitting in that chair.
Okay, bye. Mallory's ditching me. She said, I'm done sitting in that chair.
I'm not even on the screen.
Okay, bye. Rent a golf cart. It is a small yard. He ain't done. Gary ain't even heard him crank the thing.
Gary's trying to help him out after he got him in trouble.
No. He's avoiding it. Yes. Anyways, so we did not pre-rent a golf cart in Key West. We knew we kind of wanted to, but we had never been there, so we didn't really know we didn't know anything. And we quickly realized it's hot. Let's rent a golf cart. And we rented it for 7 or 8 hours. I can't remember. I think it was 8. We were there for 7. And we are used to hot weather too. And let me tell you, it was so hot. So we rented it. It was $160, I think, for 8 hours. But for 4 people to get us around, what is he yapping about over there now? He just really wants to be on this live stream.
He just said that the grandchildren are about to get in on all this on it, so I cannot. I'm sorry for whatever is about to occur. Who knows?
Hysterical. Yes, Key West does still have chippins. What is a chippin? They do still have chickens roaming around, and we did have key lime pie. And we had key lime pie in many varieties. We had it, Philip had it original, frozen, dipped in chocolate on a stick. I had chickens and chillins. Oh my gosh. I've got some new people in here. Daffodils and Astraco.
That would be my babies.
Hi.
Hey, Punky and Beanie.
Punky and Beanie. I recognize those names. And how we cruise. Y'all are good. Jumping in late. Late's better late than never. You've missed my dramatic. I left my wedding ring on the cruise ship story, but I got it obviously because I'm wearing it.
Got it back.
I am currently talking about Key West. So, original key lime pie frozen and dipped in chocolate. Strawberry key lime pie frozen and dipped in chocolate is what I had. What did Josh have? I don't remember what he had. Mallory doesn't like key lime pie. She didn't have anything. Yeah, it was really good. Yeah. There's the one. Yeah. Key lime pie on a stick, frozen dipped in chocolate. It was so good because it was so hot. Chickens, key lime pie, and six-toed cats. Yep. I'm the ginger you met in Atlantis, if you were wondering. Oh, awesome. I was wondering because you don't have a picture. You just have an O for your picture. And then, so that was at Kermit's. And so while we were at Kermit's, the little Kermit man himself was there. And he's as cute as a little button. And we said, hey, it's his birthday. It was Philip's birthday. And we said, will you take a picture with him? And he was like, sure. And he asked me, he said, do you have your camera ready? I said, mm-hmm. So he has the pie in his hand the whole time. He's asking me this, and he like smacks it on Philip's belly. And so it was fake. We didn't realize it. So that was fun. And then we got snow cones, and then we went to I can't remember the name of it, another key lime pie bakery or something. And cruising for one, my picture is of me. You have flip-flops. Your picture is flip-flops. So are you flip-flops? So we went and then Josh at that place got coconut key lime pie, key lime cheesecake, and Philip bought key lime concentrate, enough to make 3 key lime pies. So he's very excited for that. And what else did we do? We ate at a little Mexican place, which that was on Instagram. So if you follow our Instagram, you've already seen that. And we sweated. Oh, and I went to a candy store. Kilner's, I think. If you love caramel, best caramel I've ever had. Hands down. Phenomenal. It's soft. It doesn't stick to your teeth. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Cruising for them. Well, my flip-flops. They're one size fits all. Pamela bought key lime pie jelly beans and brought them home. That's a good idea. Yes, Gary, Josh agrees with you. Key lime cheesecake for the win. He really liked that.
They sell the concentrate in our stores, in the grocery store. And I have in the past, it's been quite a while, but I bought it and mixed it with the Philadelphia strawberry cream cheese and made strawberry key lime. Oh my gosh. That cheesecake is the best.
Yeah. Lito Duck, I'm going to need you to share that recipe for Philip because he's the one making it. Okay. So, no, I did not get the key lime coconut squares because I don't like dark chocolate. And they were all dark chocolate. If there would have been any at all dipped in milk chocolate, I would have bought some because I love coconut, like coconut patties. Love them. It's some of my favorites. My dog is weird. But they were all dipped in dark chocolate, so I did not get any. Riley says, you should tell them it's Josh's birthday next time just for the heck of it. I'm known to tell the staff it's people's birthday when it's not. We actually did tell them in Kermit's that it was Philip's birthday, and they gave him his pie because it was the day after his birthday. You didn't eat any key lime pie in Key West?
Oh, wow.
Come on now. You got to do better than that. No ranch. Oh, where'd it go? Gary, no ranch, no dark chocolate.
I just don't know about this now. Two of my favorite things. I don't know how we're going to cruise together at all. I guess I'll eat all the ranch and all the dark chocolate.
I'll have all the milk chocolate and all the ketchup.
I don't share any of it.
Right. I'll eat barbecue sauce and milk chocolate.
There you go.
It works. See, I'm just saving it all for you guys. I don't want to be stingy. Don't want to be stingy. Let's see, what else did we do? Gosh, it was such a good cruise. We met so many incredible people. The people on this cruise were phenomenal. And we met them gathered around a table. A lot of people we met gathered around a table. Different types of tables. Some tables had food on them. Some tables may or may not have had some cards on them. It's strange, but whenever I take a cruise, it happens to be the same week as my birthday. Any time of the year?
I mean, I don't know how that happens, but
Yeah. Yeah, I don't eat ranch. Ranch is nasty. Ranch is the worst condiment on the face of the earth.
no.
Awful. It stinks. Nope. 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 If anybody goes on the Dream, anytime ever, really, because I don't know when we'll be back on it. My cups right here, they did not have a Dream ship series. Blaine is my favorite. Blaine is my favorite.
You non-ranch people.
Hold on. Blaine, you get something. You're my favorite. It should be a sin to eat. It is horrible. Awful, awful, nasty, gross, 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 gross. I need you to get a hold of him.
Have you not noticed he's out of control?
Kids always tell me it's my birthday when we go to Hibachi just for the fun of it. Oh, that's hysterical. Ranch. Nope. You're going to be on it again in February. We're going to be on the Vista in February. Unpopular opinion. I don't like ketchup. I don't like ranch. So, cool.
I don't know of a condiment that I don't like.
I do. Ranch.
No, I love it. Like, I eat. Is there one I don't like? I think I eat them all.
I don't like mustard either.
In copious amounts. I just give all the mustard, I don't care. Just slather it on there.
I'll eat tons of ketchup. Barbecue sauce is my jam. Oh, baby.
Yeah, you do love barbecue sauce. I mean, I love barbecue sauce too, but I like the mustard-based barbecue sauce. No, it's not that I don't like Old Bay seasoning, Gary. I'm highly allergic to Old Bay seasoning. It will kill me. So,
don't worry. I'm never going to feed you Old Bay seasoning because now give me some Tony's and I'm good.
No, that tries to kill me too. So I can't eat any of it.
That's so sad.
Yeah, I can't have any of that, any Cajun seasoning whatsoever. There's something in it that tries to stop my breathing. I don't know what it is.
Let me tell you about that mayo nust or what. Nasty. Old Bay on corn on the cob. Tony's on corn on the cob. Get you some Tony's. Hey,
I actually like both of them a lot. I just can't have.
Woo! Hold on, you get it too. Hold on, everybody, hold on. Round of applause for Lavetta. Josh isn't here, so he can't make me stop using my sound effects. And thanks for being here, Lavetta. But anyways, ranch haters. Yes, we're ranch haters. Yes, it's so gross. I don't even like it to touch me. Like, ugh. When my kids were little, I had to fix their plate and put ranch on the plates. Now I'm so glad. That they can fix their own plates. I'm like, I'm not doing your ranch. I'm not touching it. I don't touch it anymore. It's so great. Oh, back to my coffee cups. If anybody's going on the Dream, I need a ship series cup for the Dream, and I will pay you and pay shipping. So I need a cup. Hey, Laura, sorry you're late. I'm sorry you're late too. I'm just kidding. But thanks for being here. What's Tony's? Don't think we have that here in New Jersey. You probably don't. It's a seasoned salt, basically. It's Tony Satchery's. I tell you how to spell it, but I don't know because it's Cajun.
It starts with a CH. I know that much.
So it's weird. So just tell your phone to like Tony Satchery's and order you some. It's good. It's a little spicy. I mean, a little spicy, not much. And no, that's not it, Gary. I'll eat Alpo dog food before I eat ranch. Who said that?
I think it was Blaine that said that.
That's great. Oh. Do I pay in Bitcoin asking for a friend? No. I don't. Send us some. We'll send you some ranch. Shoot me your address. Don't you send me no ranch though. Do I have Church's chicken? Of course I have Church's chicken. This is the South. We fry everything.
Everything. Oh, Gary's looked up the spelling, so he's going to put it in the chat.
Let's see. We have Popeye's chicken, Church's chicken, Slim Chickens, Raising Cane's, Chick-fil-A. What other? KFC. What other fried chicken restaurant? Zaxby's. So we have 7. Which way do I go? 7 chicken places. Bojangles is being built. 2 of them. So I live in West Monroe. So there's one being built in Monroe and there's one being built in Ruston. So we're going to have one literally on each side of us. And so does that answer your question about Church's chicken? Because we have.
And then not counting all the little mom and pop shops that fry chicken that are like usually
Berry biscuits from Bojangles. So I haven't had those. I have eaten at Bojangles. We're just, like I said, we're just now getting ours. So I will try that because that sounds delicious. It's bow time. Church's is hard to find. Yeah. They actually disappeared from our area for a while, and now we have one in Monroe and in West Monroe. So now they're not hard to find for us. But they're not my favorite.
Our Church's in Eufaula is it's like last on the list.
Hey, thanks for being here for a little bit. I appreciate it. And get some rest.
Bye.
What's Bojangles? It is a fried chicken restaurant similar to Popeyes and KFC and such, but better. Well, it's better than KFC. I'm not gonna say it's better than Popeyes. It's maybe in second place. Their biscuits won't kill you though. Does Church's still have I don't know. I haven't eaten in. I don't eat Church's. Growing up, my dad ate Church's chicken all the time. It was his favorite because of the peppers. He loved their pickled jalapenos. And I remember him eating it all the time. But I have not had the Church's here in town, and I don't know that I've ever eaten at the new one because they built a brand new one. So Popeye's biscuits are good, but they can sometimes kill you. They can be dry. I mean, really, you've had a dry one before, right?
Yeah.
I love the salty butter that they put on top, but they can definitely be a weapon. Gary.
Never mind. He's the one causing all the problems, right?
Right. But I agree. Popeye's biscuits are good. Totally agree. As a matter of fact, I didn't have a biscuit, but I did have a chicken sandwich from Popeye's today because I was in a hurry and I was late. Everything can kill you if you didn't. Well, we're all going to die one day. I eat a lot of everything. Anyways, yeah, normally we do a little Debbie taste test on our lives, but since Josh is not here and I haven't been able to get to the grocery store yet today from running errands and taking kids places and doing all the things, we didn't have any little Debbie, so I'm not gonna do a little Debbie. Cracker Barrel biscuits. That's more of a Pillsbury-ish biscuit. They are good. I do eat them. My favorite hey, Eddie. Josh is supposed to be in the chat, but instead he's chatting amongst his friends in New Orleans. I was about to say something. Oh, my favorite biscuit. Y'all are going to think this is weird. Spinach, of course. My favorite biscuit is a WAP biscuit. Don't know what a WAP biscuit is?
Yeah. Whop it on the counter and those are mine too.
And I like the flaky layer ones.
Mhm.
Those are my favorite.
And then I peel the layers off.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are my favorite too.
I wish they'd serve those on the cruise ship instead of what they do serve.
Exactly. It used to make my grandmother so bad because she would like spend time making them, and she made good biscuits, but
Yeah.
I always wanted her to make the white biscuits, and it would make her mad because I wanted them over.
They're so good. I know it's ridiculous. And now I'm telling you, this right here, the Z Show, when it pops up, this, you got his number. That is his favorite biscuit, is a Whataburger breakfast biscuit, the honey butter chicken biscuit thing. How dare you do? Well, listen, I didn't tell him not to be here. He's supposed to be in the chat, but where's he at? Y'all want me to text him again? I will. Yeah. Let's see here. Laura, yeah, LOL Gary. But that's my favorite biscuit ever. Anyway, so spinach, spinach. What a burger biscuits and gravy for the. I have not had their biscuits and gravy. I've only ever had their honey butter chicken biscuit. And our Whataburger, I wish it was in West Monroe, but it's in Monroe, and that's not like it's far, but it's far enough. Okay, so I want to talk cruising some more.
Okay.
I know I said hashtag, food talking. We did. We talked food. Let's talk some more food. So chef's table. We had the chef's taste, and it was a lot. And we had duck, surf and turf, sea bass, lamb, New York strip, and 2 different dessert plates. Yeah, I bet you are, Gary, hijacked it. I bet you are glad that Gary hijacked it instead of you. There, I got it out. Biscuits can save lives. They can also take lives.
Depending on how dry they are.
So anyways, do this. You get a cool personalized menu. Can y'all see that pretty well?
Can y'all see it? I can't see it because,
See
well,
what?
But this
The
is all the
menu.
food we had. Can you see
Yes.
that?
He says he can.
Okay. Well, that was our menu, and it was really cool. Let me answer this comment right quick. Not that one, this one. I'll get to that one in a second. Who has the best food? Allure of the Seas, the Mardi Gras, or any Norwegian cruise ships, and why? I can't answer that question. I've only ever cruised Carnival.
Yeah.
And sometimes the food is great, and sometimes the food is so, yeah. And then how we cruise, love chef's table. Julie is working on our chef's table video now from Oasis. One thing I am disappointed about, never thought of having a plate for dessert. You should always have a plate for dessert. I always do. Anyways, one of the things I don't like is this menu. It's the same on every Carnival ship and will be the same on every Carnival ship for about 2 years. Because it's such a process to make this menu, like to get it nailed down just right. They have to make it, and then they have to run it through a panel, and then they have to tweak it, and then run it through another, and it's an ordeal. So when they get it nailed down, they don't change it for a while, which makes sense. But that means like I can't do chef's table for a while because it's the same food. I don't want to have the same food. I want to have new food.
Right.
Carnival ice cream is always good. Ew, the strawberries, that frozen yogurt. Ugh. I don't like that. I did eat a lot of the chocolate ice cream this time. Royal's food has been on the decline except for specialty dining. And then Royal Caribbean food, in my opinion, is average. MSC food was horrible when we went in August.
It was awful.
Gelato was good too. Hey, the Dream didn't have gelato.
He had to go a whole cruise without gelato.
He did. I was safe.
And it's not your fault.
Not my fault. Woo! If Josh could just get it when he needed it. I'm texting him again. We need you back in the chat. Okay. There, texted him. Okay, and best cruise food is always the specialty restaurants. Okay, so normally I would agree with you, but not this past cruise. The main dining room food was phenomenal. And we did bonsai sushi for Philip's birthday. That's what he wanted. And we did, what else did we do? We paid for Seafood Shack, which we normally do, for lunch one time. It was mediocre at best. And he said, in a minute, please. Chatting with Josh, chatting with y'all. I'm just doing all the chatting. Go. And then we ate. We had the breakfast buffet some, but mostly we ate in the main dining room. So I have a couple pictures I want to show you guys. So here's our chef's table picture. I'm sorry for the glare, but I'm gonna start.
That's cool.
So everybody in the group gets a picture. So like we have 4 of these. All of your wine is included. You get champagne. Thanks, Cruising for One. You get champagne when you go to the meet and greet area. You get wine with your meal, all included. I tried it. It was gross. I don't like wine. But I tried it.
So I guess I also know that I'll be drinking wine for both of us. Whatever.
Yep. Shrimp and crab on Half Moon was really good. So we ate the buffet, and that was on Half Moon. It was lackluster. So I wish we would have like done paid eating, but like I was in the water with the GoPro and Josh was walking around filming. So we actually weren't even together, most of the day. They actually even got on the cruise ship before Mallory and I did. Laura, the MDR was good on it. It blew us away. We were so shocked. I wish we would have went to the MDR on Mardi Gras because I bet it would have been just as good. But we went one night.
We were really pleased with ours when we were on the Horizon. It was really good.
Yeah, I was.
There was only a couple of things that we got that we didn't enjoy, but that's like with any place, you know. I mean, out of all the meals that we ate and only 1 or 2 things we didn't enjoy.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. All right, there is Brandon or Siobhan. I don't know who, but they're here. So if you guys want to pop on screen, let me know, and I will add you. I see you're not here yet, but yeah, right there. She was on the cruise with us. It was so good. I literally can't stop talking about it. I was so shocked because it was crazy. So both of the kids randomly took pictures with the photographers. But Philip took a couple and we had to buy them. So what you're about to see is, what he is holding, he brought with him from home. This is not a cruise ship prop. The Paradise doesn't have any specialty dining. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm telling you, if the food is as good as it was for us, you won't need specialty dining. Seriously.
We're hoping because this is the first cruise that we've gone on that hasn't had specialty dining, and someone is really struggling with it.
I'm telling you, if the food is as good on the Paradise as it was on the Dream last week, you're fine. It was that good. Like, it was so good. Okay, so anyway, so this is not a cruise prop, like I said, because, you know, sometimes they do have props. So he carried this thing around that I'm about to show you the whole week, and he became known as the whale guy.
I love it.
So, but there's there's more. I have another one. So this was my favorite one. Let me see. Okay, y'all ready for this? You ready for this?
That is priceless.
Isn't it great?
That is awesome.
So when he told us, he's like, yeah, somebody thought my whale was cool. That's our son. Anyways, so when somebody, the well guy, yes, he was known as the well guy. Somebody walked by, like, hey, it's the well guy. That was so fun. It was great. It was so hilarious. And so he said that he walked by and they were like, oh my gosh, you need to take your picture with your well. So he did, and he told us. He messed up because he told us. He's like, yeah, but you're never going to see them. You're never going to find them. And I was like, bet. Bet. And so I immediately went to the photo counter because it's still the kind that, like, it's not digital. So they're like, a bajillion photos out. And it took me all of about 30 seconds to find him with his well.
Of course.
And I took 4 shots and 4 pictures. Whoa, they were expensive. Wow. These pictures are $22 a piece.
Mm-hmm.
I really wanted all 4 of them. It was a very hard decision. But I was not spending $90 on pictures. That was crazy time. He was just casually eating a muffin while playing Pigsty. What is Pigsty? I totally missed it. Y'all, the last 2 days, when I tell you me and Josh didn't go outside, we didn't go outside. We never did. We one time walked through Lido Deck to get to the buffet, and that was it.
Oh, wow.
But we had 4 ports, and I was sunburnt, and I was outside of them. I was outside of all I needed to be outside.
Oh, I understand that.
Hey, Mr. Larry, thank you. I am anxious to start editing them. I did not get to I didn't get to start editing today, unfortunately. Yeah, he is cool like that. So anyway, so I found his pictures. I had to buy them. And so I texted him and said, hey, what are you doing? I don't know what he was doing something. I said, come here, come to where we're at. So he did, and I just laid the pictures out. He was like,
You were like, challenge accepted. I will find those pictures.
we'll find them. We'll buy them. Gary, the next cruise you go on, I expect to see you carrying around a stuffed whale the whole week.
Did you really have to tell him that?
Yeah.
So now I get to walk
better
around with him while he carries around some kind of stuffed animal.
There better be photographic evidence.
I thought you were my friend, Amanda.
Well, I am your friend, but I won't be on the cruise with you.
Exactly.
He can do it on the family reunion group cruise. Then we can make fun of him in person. Him and Philip can have matching whales. So don't miss out on the family reunion group cruise because you're going to miss a good time. Pigsty is a game where everyone gets in a line and takes turns saying something in a category, but they can't say the pigsty, which is the most common thing in the category. Okay. I didn't even know he played that. I finally in a orangutan.
So this coming from the guy that found a little miniature Jesus that was about this tall and put him on a dowel because he had a hole in the bottom of him and took Jesus on a stick everywhere with us for like months on end. I mean, we've got pictures of Jesus. We went on a vacation. Jesus went on a stick, went with us to NASA in Huntsville, and Jesus on a stick while we're eating it. So, like, I'm telling you,
Please tell me there are pictures.
There are somewhere.
I really didn't see that. Get the one with the Velcro hands and feet to wrap around you.
Don't encourage him, Laura. Don't encourage him.
Oh my gosh, that's hysterical. He really did, though. He carried that well everywhere, and everybody's like, hey, it's the well guy. Hey, it's the well guy. It was so funny. And he won Prom King on his birthday. He won a whole sash. You did. You've missed a lot. It's almost worth rewatching. He won Prom King on his birthday. So he got a sash and a paper crown. Because on the first formal night in Circle C, they have prom night. And they always vote a king and a queen.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and so it was his birthday on that night. And so the kids all voted him king. Some knew it was his birthday, some didn't, but he's just good looking, so what can I say? And they loved their Circle C leader. They stayed in there. We hardly saw them. We tried to force them to eat dinner with us. Philip never would budge. Mallory did a couple times. So every time they would appear, we're like, see, we really do have kids. They really are here. It was good. They had such a good time, and the weather was good. It rained one day. We didn't even know it rained because we never went outside that day. Josh went down the water slides. I never did. The drain pipe one that looks like, the toilet bowl one. I remember it from 2019. It scratched my back. It did. Yeah, it rained. I didn't know it either. And so I never did those stairs, y'all. I could stop them stairs. I'm like, I can't breathe. Going up all them stairs to Atlantis nearly killed me, but I was determined to do it. See, it scratches your back. Like it has, I don't know. It's pretty awful. It is not pleasant. Anyways, there's a hair. All right, what else do I need to tell y'all about the cruise? I feel like I'm missing something. The Twister was better. I didn't ride that one either, though. Yes, Josh did GoPro the slides. We actually GoPro'd every slide in Atlantis. So our plan for Atlantis is to make it its own vlog, and it will be the last vlog that we release. So I'm excited. That one's going to be fun. I think it was a good day. It wasn't. Yeah, it was not as hot because I'm going to be famous when that vlog is posted. Yep, you sure are. It was not as hot because, we were in the water all day. But let me tell you, take tons of sunscreen if you go to Atlantis, and wear water shoes that you can get on and off easily, because that concrete is brutal on your bare feet. And you can wear water shoes, and I do make quick mention of this in the vlog, but you can wear water shoes in the lazy river, and they never made me take them off on any of the tube rides. On the body slide rides, you had to take them off and hold them. So, which it worked fine. Everybody was doing it. I was one of them, because I did the first half of the day barefooted, and I was like, I cannot keep doing this. So yes, sunscreen for Half Moon Cave. That's actually where my sunburn started, was Half Moon. But that water was amazing. Have you guys ever been to Half Moon?
We haven't. I don't think. No, we haven't.
It's beautiful. Just don't scream on the abyss and you're officially cool. I don't even remember if I screamed or not. It was terrifying. I really don't remember.
Scream on every water slide. That's part of the fun.
That one. So the thing about the abyss is you get in it and it's pitch black and it's a drop slide. And I thought it was over, and then it wasn't over. It was longer than I thought, and I was thankful to finally reach the end. Yes, Half Moon is awesome. It is beautiful. It was Pamela's second time. It is amazing. Now, here's my thing. It's beautiful. That is some of the finest sand I have ever experienced. So no matter how much rinsing off you do, you're bringing sand back on that ship. Those poor housekeepers were standing at the ready at all of the entrances of the elevator bank where you get on, vacuuming. They were ready. They knew it was coming.
Wow.
Sand is poop of the parrotfish.
It actually is, but why do we have to even?
And so, anyways, the water was beautiful. There was hardly any snorkeling because there's no really good like reef system or rocks or anything. It's just really open. They have the buoys way far out. You could rent like those big bicycles that you ride on the water, or paddle boards or kayaks or whatever. But I just took bring your own float. I highly recommend bringing your own float. And if you miss a cabana and you don't get to book one, a lot of people with their checked luggage also checked in a beach tent and brought them specifically for Half Moon K Day. And
I didn't know you could do that.
You can, and it was brilliant. And I wish I would have known that because it was very hot. The sun was, so it was a great idea. So definitely remember that. If you can't rent a cabana, if they're out, whatever, bring you a little tent umbrella. I mean, some people even had just the little cheap, umbrellas, beach umbrellas that you buy at the dollar store. And some people had nicer things, but you can bring them. For someone that's never cruised on the East Coast, is there an itinerary that's a must besides, say, Eastern Caribbean or like a not miss port? Any thoughts on that?
For us, Gary answered it later on, but for us, it's Roatan we love Roatan and Grand Cayman.
Yeah. We also love Grand Cayman. Great snorkeling there. And we really loved Half Moon. If you can get a cruise to their private island, it was beautiful. We really enjoyed it. There's a lot we haven't been to.
And if you go to Roatan, then we have a guide that we use for private tours, and he's absolutely fabulous.
Yeah.
And that's what makes our trip when we go there. In fact, we're seeing him again next week.
Nice.
We've already booked, with him on our next cruise because we just love him so much, and he does such a great job.
Drop what's his name?
His name is Adonai, but it's not spelled like you would think Adonai is spelled.
Gary,
but it's at Roa Tours 504. Okay.
So there you go. Yeah, Pamela, I was surprised at how many brought tents, and I thought it was a fantastic idea. You're welcome. That's what we're here for, Eric. So Half Moon was beautiful. Freeport was hot. And Key West was hot, but rent a golf cart. It's doable on a golf cart. Parking can be a bit of a pickle, but it is doable. And I will leave the Atlantis up to our last video to answer that question. Northern Cali. We really want to get over there, and not Northern Cali, obviously it's Southern, but we want to get on the panorama over there. We were actually going to try to do that this October, but ended up we're going to be on the Vista. So it is what it is. Cruise is a cruise at this point.
That is right.
So family reunion group cruise. So let's talk that for a little bit.
Yes.
Raise your hand in the chat if you're coming. I'm coming. I'll be there. So here's my email right there. Can y'all see that? Email me if you're interested in coming. So Siobhan and I both need to book 8 rooms, and we're getting close, but we're running out of time. So if you've been on the fence, it's only $50 per person to hold your spot, and then you can pay your full deposit by December, and you can book under our group rates if that is the best offer that's available to you. If under your VIFP number you have other offers available to you, we can also book those for you. But you'll still be under our group umbrella, and you'll still get the group amenities. So just keep that in mind. So you may have an offer. Check the details of it, and it's either going to tell you not available for group bookings or group bookings apply. And so I can book any of those for you under the group as long as it says group bookings apply. So that's cool. And it's going to be a blast. I am so excited. Josh actually wants to get with Gary about organizing something. So I need to text you Josh's phone number so you can give it to Gary.
He messaged Gary last night. It was just like midnight when we, because we.
What was he doing?
DC. Oh, jeez.
Oh wait,
anyway.
It wasn't midnight for us. It must have been late though if it was midnight for you guys in DC.
Oh, it was really late. So we know you guys are not night owls, so there's no way he was going to call me last night.
Yeah. No, we're not night owls. Okay, so let's see who says, how we cruise, wish we could go. The kids are still in school. They can miss the last week. I'm just kidding. I kid. Sort of. I wish we could go too. That would be so much fun. People that book in groups are interesting. I talked with someone who said 15 was a low number to travel with. He normally traveled with 40 people, and I think 4 people is a lot. That 40 people, 40 is a lot.
Well, when we're on a family reunion group cruise, we're not all necessarily going to be together all the time. You still get to go and do your own thing. Like, we'll arrive to the port when we get, on our own. And I mean, like, we don't have to be with each other all the time. No. Or we can choose to be with each other when we want to. It's
right.
So that's the neat thing about traveling with a group is you can do things together or you can peace out and do your own thing.
Right. And so we've got our I can't talk tonight. Wow. So we've got our private Facebook group for our family reunion group cruise. And so we can coordinate in there and people can say, hey, this is the excursion I've booked. If you want to come, book it. If you don't. Or like Thomas has already booked teppanyaki because it's his birthday. So if there are any spots available, we need to look at that because we have birthday rooms, so we can actually book that now. So if there are any spots available, we can go to teppanyaki with him for his birthday. And if there are spots available on the night of his birthday, we are going to do that. I'm going to look at that tonight, actually. Or you may not want to see any of us, and you may want to sit at a card table or a slot machine the whole time, and that's fine too. Yeah. Because you're probably going to find me at a blackjack table at some point during the cruise.
You're going to find me sipping wine somewhere is what you're going to find me doing. I don't know where it'll be.
I want to read Eddie's comment right quick. I love all the ports. We're in Michigan and fly everywhere. We've been all over the Caribbean and love everything. We sailed on the Panorama out of Lomf. I'm going to say that's probably supposed to be Long Beach. Maybe. I don't know. The biggest group I've ever cruised with is 25. I've never done a group cruise. 35. And that was, that's a lot. We may still pull them, but cruise versus school. So is it, how much, I'm just being curious now. How much school do they have left after the cruise? Are they like within a week of being done, or do they still go like way into June? I never even thought about kids going. Gary.
Oh no, he'll be sitting somewhere sipping on a drink.
And Thomas is hosting a slot pool. Josh wants to. That's what Josh was talking to Gary about, was getting him to organize a pub crawl. So we're going to get that together. I haven't even talked to Siobhan about it. Well, I know they won't care. They get out the first week in June. Oh, yeah, that is a really bad time for them to miss. That stinks.
They have exams that early? Because our exams are like usually right there when we get out. But I mean, we're not public school. I don't know. So we get out of school in the day before, like we get out of school the Friday before we have to. Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
Yeah. So Eddie and them, so they pull their youngest out of school for cruises. Hey, I mean, I did too. Wait, I didn't know that. I thought everybody got out in May. Like early May. Is
We
this
get out the
Gary
20th of
for
May.
their exams for them? That is not Teresa chatting, y'all. That is Gary.
Yeah, I'm right here. And no, he will not proctor anything. I'm a school teacher. I say no.
Yeah. We are learning so much about different school schedules around us too right now. Since we've started planning this with Parker's on the Go, people have been like, our kids are still in school. I'm like, May 20th, they're still in school. What are y'all doing? What's your state doing? Wow, second to last week of June. That's even later. Holy cow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's I homeschool. We get out when we want.
Beauty of homeschooling.
Our
Get out
last,
when you want. Take a vacation when you want.
our
Yep.
last community day, which is our once a week where we go sit where we're in class all day, is April 25th. That's our last day of school. We get to set our own calendar.
Yeah.
And it is beautiful. What's about time? Josh, been running your trap. You're supposed to be typing in the comments. No. So yeah, so that's what Josh and I were talking about. Like if we do another group cruise on the Jubilee next year in 2024, we'll definitely do it later in the summer, like July-ish. Because I want everybody to be able to come.
That's right.
I hate that so many aren't getting to come because of that. I know, Eric. Look who's coming back to join. It's about time. I've been texting him on the side. Where are you? Let's see. Kids go to school until mid-June in Michigan. We are pulling him out for a week for our Alaska cruise, 2 weeks before our family reunion group cruise. Oh, wow. Teachers probably love that. Laura, right? Do we even need him? I mean, we've been holding it down without him all this time. He just ditched us. Anyways, yeah. So that is why we love homeschooling. So our next cruise is in October. Our cruise after that is in February. Then after that, I'm taking Mallory on one in April with Teresa.
Mallory and I are going to birthday it up since it's our birthday month.
And then the one in May. So let's see, Pamela, I want to do one, but we have celebration booked for this December. We'll try to make your next one. Okay. You're going to love the celebration so much. You're going to want to come with us again in May. I'm telling you, you could.
Come on.
Brian, there you go. Come without them. You deserve an adult-only cruise.
That's right.
We sure do it. We usually do one cruise a year without kids. That was supposed to happen in October, but it's not going to be that way now. He's not going on the family reunion group cruise. We're rebels, but we're not rebellious. Okay. He's not going. Anyways, so we've got those cruises booked, and then we've got the family reunion cruise in May. And I'm here to tell you right now, it was really hard. Josh is eating lemon cupcakes. It was really hard, and Josh may agree. I'm pretty sure he does, and I know that my kids do. We had a fabulous time on the Dream. It was a great, great cruise. The people were great. The food was great. The ship was great. Everything was great. It was great. I can't complain at all. I missed all the activities and good entertainment, like all the individual musicians and stuff on the Mardi Gras. I missed the Mardi Gras itself because after being on the Mardi Gras and having so much to do, on the Dream, there's no ropes course. There's no sky ride. There's no roller coaster. Where's the roller coaster? So I missed all of the waterworks. There wasn't even a dump bucket on the Dream. I didn't even realize that. So we missed all of the extra to-do stuff.
So we're going on the Paradise. We leave Saturday. Going on the Paradise. And I'm usually like, oh, it'll be fine. Not a big deal. I'm actually a little bit worried about it because there's just nothing, nada. And we're taking my brother-in-law and sister-in-law, and they haven't cruised in years. I'm like, oh gosh, I hope that we,
Are y'all bringing any kids?
No kids.
None of the littles?
None of the littles, and we're gonna, we've got excursions in Roatan, and then we've got excursions in Cozumel. So we're gonna have a great time in port.
Yeah, it's just between the ports.
I'm like, oh boy. And yes, it's his sister and her husband. I have to claim them as mine.
Let's just say you're not watching this live.
But they are much more of drinkers than we are. I mean, we'll drink, but not like, I'm going, oh.
Max our drink package out.
They're gonna max. I don't know if I can hang. I'll be like the one just watching them going. I mean, and I can hold my liquor. I just don't know that I want to hang. You know what I'm saying?
So Howie Cruz says we usually bring the grandparents on the cruise with us or leave the kids with them, but not often. The kids are the hilarious part of our channel. I get that. Our kids don't want to be on our channel hardly. Mallory does from time to time. Pamela says, I'm currently watching your Mardi Gras videos looking for all your tips for celebration. So Mardi Gras and Celebration are laid out identically, as I'm sure the Jubilee will be as well. So definitely learn it. And you'll save yourself a lot. Carrie says they'll max theirs out and y'all's.
It will.
Yeah, so the Dream does have a casino annex that's completely non-smoking, which is fantastic.
Oh, nice.
In my opinion, because I hate the smell of cigarette smoke. Ugh. And I enjoy playing blackjack. Now I bet on the cheapest table, and I typically bet minimum bet, which is $6. So I'm not like betting $20 at a time because no, I'm not doing that. But the pit boss, the person who walks like through the middle of all the tables, it's really funny. If you want their attention, we learned this on the cruise, you go, and they will immediately turn around and come to you. I kid you not. It's so funny. J-Lo's downstairs. I'll get her up here in just a minute so you can see her. He hasn't seen J-Lo yet. So anyways, most of the time, if you don't have the drink package or free drinks in the casino, they will give you free drinks. So they were trying to give me free drinks. I don't drink. So I was like, can I have a hot chocolate? Because in the Dream Casino Annex, they have a Java Blue coffee machine. So like they can make all the coffees and stuff. And he was like, a hot chocolate? And I was like, mm-hmm. So he told me, he said, you be careful on your way back to the room after that hot chocolate. I said, I will, thanks. Yeah, so let's see. That's what I'm looking forward to on NCL. No drink limit, just can really yeah, no drink limit on NCL. That's pretty crazy. We always play craps when the grandparents are watching the kids, of course, right? Well, anyways, I'm not going. I can't believe I didn't know there was a coffee in there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I consumed many a hot chocolate at the casino tables in the Dream Annex because that's one of the reasons we didn't go outside the last couple of days. I'm hoping for some good casino offers, though. Okay, Gary. So I can drink. I don't drink because it makes. You know the song "Tequila Makes Her Clothes Fall Off." I get so hot that I can't stand it. So I'm going to the room and I'm going to stand in front of a fan, and I'll let your imagination take you the rest of the way. It's just, it's hot. It's so hot. Okay, y'all, I'm going to stand up for a second and call J-Lo up. Oh, she's right here at the door. All right, Josh, here comes your dog. Here she is.
She heard her daddy was asking about her. Hey,
Uh-huh.
J-Lo. Hey, puppy.
Yeah, so if you have a casino annex and you look at what's at the bar, there's probably a coffee machine. And no, I don't want your breath stinks. Ugh. Thank you, but your breath stinks. She needs her. This is Monkey. This is J-Lo / Monkey / Little Debbie Steeler. All the things. She's all the things. You can't wait to have, nope. Can't wait to have a cucumber sunrise and a spicy pineapple chipotle martini. Laura, no, that don't sound good.
Gary had one of those, and I was not a super fan.
Was that at Alchemy as well?
Where did you? I think he had it at dinner one night. The spicy chipotle pineapple thingy.
Yeah.
I was not a fan. I don't like spicy drinks.
So I did drink one night at dinner. So the guy with the shot glasses coming down, shot. You know what I'm talking about. And he was like, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And I was like, what? I want a painkiller and a remedy. Who's that? Oh, Lito Dick. Spicy watermelon margarita. Yeah, a lot of people do. Yeah, that's Josh. I'm not putting you on the screen. You're not. I'm just kidding. Anyway, so I get this shot. Josh is like, just give her one, because we really wanted the shot glass. I don't think I've put it up here yet. And you know what? I didn't hear the tequila song not once either. And that shot is Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It tasted like what a apple pie candle smells like. It was nasty. And we talked to several people who were like, that is exactly how it tastes.
Yuck. That doesn't sound good.
If you're in the main dining room and they come around and they're offering you a Cinnamon Toast Crunch shot, don't take it. Run the opposite direction and don't let them chase you. It was awful. It was so good. It was so gross. You found a drink for Philip. I've seen that and I showed it to him and he was like, no, thank you. Yeah, he's like, ain't happening. But I know that you tried it, Bud Heineken. He said it was pretty horrible.
Sounds horrible.
Yeah. Why do we have a Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew? Like, why? That is so ridiculous. Can I put this dog down now, Josh? Do you see your puppy? Hi. Hey, Daddy. I'm cute. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. Dirty Grey Goose martini for Julie and bourbon for me. Very boring. Hot chocolate for me, or a Mountain Dew if I'm sleepy, or I bring my own Dr. Pepper Zero. I'm boring.
I do like wine, but I'll drink. I like Kiss on the Lip, and we had some drink at Pick and Anchor on the Horizon, and I never knew what it was called, but we called it an IDK, because whenever we asked them what the name of it was, they said IDK. So it was fabulous. I had several of those. And anything with cranberry juice in it, I'm there. So,
I thought you tried it, Lido Deck. Sorry. Yeah, that is way too far. Yeah, so I just...
Oh, yeah, I do like blend. I mean, I'll drink bourbon. Yeah. Okay, so I like liquor more than anything. I'll just stop. He's going to get me in trouble.
The list just keeps going. Yeah. Well, there was this one drink that one of the casino host, Josh, do you remember what that thing was called? I don't remember what it was called. It was something mocha. So it had a little coffee in it, a lot of chocolate, and I got one, and then I used I got a second one with my free drink. And I asked for extra chocolate because, well, I like chocolate. And it was frozen, and it had, I don't know what it had in it. It was some kind of alcohol, but it was frozen, so it didn't make me hot.
Did it have Irish cream in it?
Yes, I think so. And something else. Chocolate mocha getaway? Yes, that's it right there. It was good, and it was not too strong. So I found out that I like those and I can drink those. So I did use my free drink on the last night for one of those, and it was good. And I got it with extra chocolate because why not?
So during the day when we're like outside and stuff and it's hot, I love to get the frozens, like Kiss on the Lips and any of the frozen ones like that, just because it is hot and alcohol does make you hotter. But when we're inside, I'm usually freezing.
Yeah.
So
I was hot.
I'll drink.
Those blackjack tables we played at, we played at Fun 21, and then right beside it was an original blackjack table. So we played at 2 tables, but the same people, like we kept coming back and playing with the same people. And so they were always full. Like we were having, it was a good time. I think some of the dealers got irritated with us because we kept talking and not paying attention to them. And we got to know, and the dealers rotate out, and you get the same one several times. So we got to know. As a matter of fact, when we're on the Vista in October, one of the dealers that was on our cruise will be on there. And so I said, don't forget my face. I'm coming back. And so what was I doing? Lisa getting her sweet drink. Yeah. Let me take that off the screen. Okay. All right. Hold on, y'all. Here she is.
Hey!
Hey, y'all.
You made it.
I made it.
Woohoo. Hey, I
Yes.
haven't had a chance to watch anything yet. I haven't seen your new lounge fly.
Oh.
Can you show it?
Yeah.
Go the other way.
I know this.
Oh, there it is. Oh, it's Princess on the front. I love
Isn't it so pretty?
it. Oh my gosh, it's perfect.
Don't you love it?
Yes,
Oh,
congratulations.
look at that.
It's beautiful. Oh my, is that the back?
Yeah, that's the back of it.
Go the other way.
I can't figure out this camera.
I know it's backwards, but everything looks right.
Yeah. It's
I
beautiful.
love it.
Yeah.
Yay.
Well, this is my third Princess and the Frog. And then I got 2 up and a Goofy movie one.
Oh, I love a Goofy movie.
So I don't know what's coming next, but when we get to 1750, I'll get it.
Ooh. How close are y'all?
They were at 1709.
Oh wow, you're fixing to get
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
close.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome. We have grown a lot since our cruise because we met so many awesome people, and some of them are in the chat tonight.
Oh, yay.
We're up to 635.
635.
Yeah. So we were wanting to hit 500 before the cruise. We ended up hitting 600, and we're already at 635.
Ooh, boy, when them numbers
That's
start
awesome.
catching at 500, it feels
That's
different,
like,
don't it?
like boom, boom, boom.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
I am ready. We're less than 400 away from our 1,000 mark, and I'm just like, wow,
Yeah.
it's
What's
awesome.
up, bud? How
I
you
know,
doing?
blood in the house.
Yeah. And Laura, I'm sorry I'm late, guys. I was supposed to be here earlier, but I had other plans.
You was busy.
Sorry.
We're just glad you're here.
I know.
Hey,
Better late than never.
yes.
Teresa, poor thing, she's been live streaming from her vehicle the whole time.
Oh, you been in the car?
Yeah, we're sitting out here under a light somewhere.
Still in Chantilly.
We're still in Chantilly because we were afraid to move and figured I'd lose signal. So
Oh, okay.
Still have a 2-hour drive to go after.
Gary's saying, and we still have a 2-hour drive.
Oh, yikes. And then here I go jumping in 2 hours later to drag everything out.
If you and Gary,
Sorry,
need to
Gary.
I was gonna say, if we need to go, Gary, we can. Siobhan's here and can hold it down.
go. I mean, I've already been on
Tag
here
team.
2
We can
hours.
say tag.
Yeah, right. Tag you're it.
Yeah.
My gosh, you should have told me I still had a 2-hour drive.
You
Holy
did.
moly. Siobhan, I have to show you what you missed. You missed some good stuff.
Did I miss good stuff?
Look at this.
Wait a minute, is that Philip?
Oh, yeah.
That's my favorite one.
He brought the well with him from home.
Did he really?
Oh, yeah, he did. So he was known on the cruise as the well guy.
Well,
So the
that was
photographer
perfect.
saw him and said, I need to take your picture with that.
That was perfect. No, I
Yeah,
love it.
and then here's our, I'm getting booted off.
Oh,
Yeah, you are. And then here's our chef's table picture.
oh, how was the experience? You probably already told me.
Oh my gosh, it was phenomenal. Y'all have to do it at least once.
Okay.
It's 3 hours. And here's the menu. So you get a personalized menu.
Ooh, duck.
Yeah. It was so good.
That was not a main dining room menu.
No. It was totally, hey, Josh, I'm going to let you run the chat. I'm going to hide it on just for a couple minutes so I can see the full screen. It was totally completely separate from the dining room. So we didn't get to tour the galley and we didn't get to eat in the galley because that's what you used to get to do.
Right.
Have their own, it's its own separate room now off of the main dining room. And there's glass doors, and it's so funny because you're sitting there and you're feeling all fancy and people are walking by like, ooh,
Like you're a fish tank.
Right. I got really fancy that night. I got a glass of red wine and a glass of white wine, and I smelled them both, and I said, ooh, that's nasty.
You didn't even taste them?
I did. I mean, when I say I tasted a sip, I'm talking a sip.
Oh, she probably got blue.
I don't That's nope. I don't like grape juice to begin with, so let's start there.
Red wine is horrible anyway. I
It's
can't
horrible.
believe anybody's red
I
wine.
don't like it. Now, I love grapes, but don't give me nothing.
I love red wine. It's my favorite.
And then when we sat down, so you check in like at 5:30, and they poured the kids a glass of sparkling apple juice or whatever, and they gave me and Josh a glass of champagne, and it was that nasty like that bottle of champagne right there.
Oh yeah. That brute
It tasted like dirt.
dirt water, because that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh! And speaking of dirt water, so I'm not watching the chat at all. So just if y'all are talking to me, I'm sorry I can't see it right now. So
You just don't want to know.
Yeah, you know how we make fun of the tea?
Yeah.
So Josh sees a carton of the tea, and it is called. So this is obviously specific to the unsweet. It is called unsweetened tea flavored beverage.
Oh, so what is it? Oh no.
It's
Tea flavored
flavored beverage.
brown water.
What did he say? Nobody wants to talk to you. Yes, they do. I have it on my phone right here. Look.
That's why I popped him. Did you see me pop him? I popped him for you.
Right here. Tea flavored beverage. It's not even tea.
Tea's cheap. Come on, they can buy real tea bags and steep that stuff.
So when Josh said dirty salt water, he literally meant, because you don't know what you're drinking. It's just brown water.
It's just brown water. Don't drink it anymore.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Tea flavored beverage and fake biscuits. Fake tea and fake biscuits. Yeah.
Fake biscuits too? The biscuits
No.
are fake? Oh.
Look, at chef's table, me and Josh told the chef that their biscuits were horrible.
Oh no, what did they say?
He said he knew it.
He said he knew they were horrible?
He didn't even try to deny it. And so we said, you need to bring a Southern grandma on here to teach y'all how to make a biscuit. And so then I told him, I said, yeah, Alito, Dad, bring your own tea bag. So then I said, Pillsbury makes a really good frozen biscuit. He said, oh, no. They're making the biscuits for tomorrow, like making the dough already. I said, I know. Pillsbury makes a really good.
And that's the problem, is they're making them the night before.
They're so bad. They are so bad.
Oh,
Ugh. Yeah, it was just, ugh. But Chef's Table was phenomenal. It was an experience. It's 3 hours. You start eating at 6. You are eating solidly until 9.
Oh no, that's too much food.
It's all tiny portions, right?
But
If
it's
you're like,
everything on the menu.
So this is like everything that is in this, that's on this one plate.
Oh my.
And the duck was really good. And the surf, it was all good except I don't like lamb. The lamb was gross. But I don't like lamb.
That was weird.
But it's all tiny portions and you're like, it's not gonna fill me up. I was stuffed. Josh wasn't full, he was just bored.
For 3 hours of eating, I bet. And not even a full, he had no pork chop or nothing, Josh?
No, but the steak was good. And he actually doesn't like fish, but he enjoyed the sea bass. It was good. Okay. But anyways, it was fun. It was really fun. And he answered any questions you had. He told us how many burgers they make a week and how many cartons of ice cream they go. Just any question we had, he could answer it. And so Mallory wanted a chocolate melting cake. He made that happen. And then I have this. It'll be in one of the vlogs, but I can tell you briefly. The magician came in. Josh said, starved me to death. The magician came in from the dining room, and his name was Tricky Ricky.
Oh, boy.
And he did a trick with Philip, sneak some little Debbies. And there's Philip. I showed him your well pictures.
Oh, nice.
Love the well pictures. They're awesome.
Love them.
Amazing.
Yeah. They're going in a frame. I bet you're about to all see Shamu. But anyway, hold on just a minute. Let me finish getting unsidetracked.
Hi, Shamu. I love it.
Hey, Mr. Gary said he's going to get him an orangutan and bring it on the family reunion cruise. But you have to bring Shamu too.
I'm bringing her on every cruise.
He's bringing her on every cruise. Did y'all know that Shamu in SeaWorld is a she? I didn't know that.
I didn't know.
Yeah. The things you know, the more you know. Okay, before Philip hijacked me, what was I saying?
Tricky Ricky.
Yeah, Tricky Ricky. There you go.
Oh, he comes in and he does this magic trick with Philip. And I still don't know how he done it. We asked Philip, did y'all like talk before the dinner? Have you chatted with this guy before? And he had not. But his trick in a nutshell was he had Philip write something down on a card and he guessed what Philip wrote on that card. So make sure you watch that vlog when it comes out because
witchcraft.
I know. It was
cool.
Insane. I still don't know how he did it. And I have it all on film, like all on camera. He did not look at that card. He did not, they didn't talk. They had never seen each other before. It was crazy.
Wow. That's bananas.
Yeah, it was pretty wild. So I'm excited to show everybody that one because it was like, whoa.
Oh, and he signed the card.
Oh, and we had him sign the card and we took his picture with Philip. Another thing you get when you go to Chef's Table, I haven't shown this yet. I forgot about it. Is you get the
recipe
to melting cake.
Oh, wow.
Screenshot.
So if anybody wants it, here it is.
I like a picture of that, please.
And it's so simple to make. The pastry chef came in and did a demo for us of how to make it. It took him 5 minutes.
Really?
Yes. Like literally 5 minutes. I was like, well, that was quick. But anyways, the food was phenomenal, Siobhan, on this trip. So I don't know. It was the best food I've ever had on a cruise.
Wow. That's amazing.
So that's basically what you missed. We talked a lot about food.
Yes, we talked about food the whole time.
As I haven't eaten dinner yet, so you know.
What time is it there? It's 9:30.
9:30.
Yeah,
No,
I haven't eaten either, Siobhan.
You haven't either? Oh.
No.
Well, we were recording the podcast, so yeah.
Kind of hard to eat when you're talking.
Yeah, right.
Well, Mallory went to a birthday party today at 1:00, and they made pizza. They made homemade dough and made pizza, and she got to bring the whole pizza home. So we had her homemade pizza.
Oh,
I've only had one slice of it, and then they decorated cakes. So we got pizza and cake.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. It's like, it's my favorite birthday party you've ever been to.
Gary's complaining in the chat.
Gary's been complaining in the chat the whole time. He has been
He's been a
sabotaging
handful
the chat.
tonight, Siobhan.
He's been sabotaging the chat since he got in here.
I heard he was being bad. I had to come in and check out and see what was going on.
Yeah. How did we all of a
telling
sudden
you.
birthday? Y'all hear it on y'all's end?
Yeah.
Okay, I think it's gone now. Yep, it's gone now. I don't know what that was all about. Yeah, he's been hijacking all night long. Tricky Ricky and Club O2, he was cool. 2-hour drive. We've never had. So we've actually. I think we had a magician come to our table once before. Pretty sure we have, but only once. But the chef brought him in for every chef's table. Like they bring in, because they try to give you, it really shouldn't take 3 hours to do chef's table. They make it take 3 hours.
Oh, no. I can't sit nowhere that long.
Yeah, by bringing in the magician, and then they bring in the pastry chef, and then they, they plate all the food, and so that takes a while, and it's a spectacle. You're paying for a show.
Yeah.
Yes, Laura. Yes, Gary makes the food disappear. That's.
I can attest to that. He does. I've seen it in person.
Oh man, but it was such a good cruise. And Siobhan, I told them, if anybody's going on the Dream, and we may have some new people in here that missed this. If anybody's going on the Dream, let me know, because I need a Ship Series coffee mug from Java Blue.
Okay.
They didn't have any.
Oh.
So I'm willing to pay shipping. I just want my cup.
Which ones do you have now?
I have the 50th birthday one, I have the Mardi Gras, and I have the Vista. So, because I haven't been doing them very long that I'm aware of.
Yeah.
Ooh, Laura, if they have them and nobody's went on there, I really need one. Because
I'll bring you a royal one. That's our next cruise.
Do they have them like that?
Yeah.
I would love one.
Yeah.
I'll pay
I'll bring you a royal mug. No, you ain't gotta pay me. You're my friend.
You're my friend. Thank you. I love them. I am.
You all right too, Teresa.
Oh, thanks, Siobhan. Appreciate it.
I was like, where are my mugs? We did get our ship model though. That's
you
right.
did.
Yep.
Nice.
So, and I got a ship on a stick.
Did you have to fight your husband for it?
No,
Or
you know how I got
Did
it.
you actually win it?
No. All the ships on a stick you see, we have not won any of them. So I found this little guy. His name was Brendan. He was from he is from North Carolina. And I just started talking to him, and I was like, so what's somebody got to do to win a ship on a stick if they can't win trivia? Because I suck at trivia. And he was like, well, if I like somebody, I might tell them on the last day of the cruise to come find me, and I might give them one. I was like, okay. So I kept up with what trivia was going on. I wouldn't have won any of it. So I didn't even play because I don't watch Friends.
Oh yeah.
All the songs and artists, I don't know. I just don't know all that stuff. So and everybody's getting like 19 and 20 out of 20, and I'm like, I got 5.
Right.
So I went and found Brendan the last day of the cruise. He's a sweet kid. He loves escape rooms. He's just kind of quirky. He talked to us at least 30 minutes before every show. And I found him on the last day of the cruise, and he went and got me one.
Oh, sweet. Well, that's the best way to get it. You didn't have to work too hard for it.
I didn't. I just had to wait. So, make friends with the right person, and you might get one.
There you go.
That's what happened to us on the Mardi Gras. That's how we got that one, because Mike had won one, but somebody else had already told him that they would give him one, so he gave us that one. So
Okay, gotcha.
yeah, we have never won. We've never won one ever.
I don't even try. Brandon won one when we first started cruising, and he left it on the ship.
That's terrible.
So we always try, but it's like I was saying earlier, we will embarrass ourselves to get them. We didn't on the Horizon. It was just pointless. You couldn't. It was just too big of a ship, but it's always something.
Yeah. And Orange Gaming asked, what are the ships on a stick from? And they usually give them out for trivia. Sometimes they'll give them out on Lido Deck for, like you said, those embarrassing ones like butt shaking contest or whatever. I don't know what all the crud they do. We hardly went outside this cruise, but anyways, people are cheating on those trivias. 100%. They are on their phones and they're like under the table, like looking at the answer, and that irritates me.
Or they just say they had the answer after they announced what the answer is, and they never had it to begin with.
Well, they were actually checking answers on this cruise, which I appreciate.
Really? Mm-hmm. No honor system.
But like when we were on the Vista last time, they were there was a lady writing down the questions and the answers and keeping them so she could win trivias in the future because she apparently only sells Carnival.
What in the world?
That's just being desperate to have somebody say good job. I mean, come on.
Penny ship on a stick.
Exactly.
Oh, for real.
I mean, come on. Do better. Do better. There was this old man, I can't say what he said, but there was this old man that we couldn't, y'all, he looked like Elmer Fudd when he did his glasses off. He was hysterical. Anyways, and I told him that too. So me and him went back and forth all week. But he called him a poop on a stick. But he didn't use the word poop.
Well, I don't know if you guys want to talk this or not. I don't know. I don't want to hijack your live, but I just got a notification on my phone. Jay from the Ship Life just posted a video saying that Carnival CEO is talking about removing testing.
No stinking way.
Yep. No more testing.
Do you think it'll be in time for our cruises this weekend, Siobhan?
We're cruising Royal, so I was thinking Royal was going to be next because Princess just dropped theirs today.
Oh, did they?
That's right. Y'all are cruising Royal.
Royal doesn't own Princess anymore. They sold Princess. So I was thinking if it was going to be anybody next, it would be Royal. I mean, I wish because I'm sick of it. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know. So I'm interested to see.
Do y'all see this chat from Laura?
Eddie won a ship on the stiff. First cruise. So he's undefeated.
That's
smart. Eddie, that's really smart.
Right?
Really smart.
That is big news, Siobhan.
Oh, no. That's very interesting.
Clearly, I haven't seen that because we've been doing this live for 2 hours and 17 minutes, and I can't believe
it literally just popped up on my phone. I don't know how long ago he posted it, but it literally just popped up on my phone.
Wow. Yeah. That would be, because let me tell you, that is the biggest source of stress before our cruise. And people are getting COVID anyways.
Yeah. And on top of that, there's no appointments and you have to like buy the little kits. And then people are apparently, you saw JJ Cruise that got scammed on theirs.
No.
Yeah.
They did that. What was it? It wasn't Optum. That's the
called On Point.
On Point.
They got scammed.
How?
So I can tell you the story.
Yeah.
They had their appointment scheduled for 9:30 in the morning and ready to go. And then got an email at 7:45 saying that their appointment had been moved to 8:30 the morning of 7:45, the morning of when their appointment was supposed to be at 9:30, and they moved it to 8:30, but never texted, never did anything like that, and so therefore they didn't realize that their appointment had been moved because why would it? They'd already gotten confirmation saying that it was at 9:30. Then On Point changed it. And then On Point said that there was no refunds and they would not give them their money back because they said they missed their appointment.
Wow.
When actually On Point had just messed up their schedule, had rescheduled and not told them.
And thank you, Bud, for getting me straight. I knew you would. Princess is owned by Carnival, not Royal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Laura's right too. If the port of call requires it, that will matter. But I haven't seen any ports of call that are actively saying they require it, and I don't know if that's because they know all the passengers are testing
right
prior to getting on the cruise. So I'm curious to see what ports of call like how they'll react to, okay, the cruise ships are bringing people that haven't been tested.
Right.
I'm kind of interested to see how they're going to respond to this. But I mean, like people get on these groups, Bermuda. Y'all, Siobhan, you've missed it all right. I cannot talk.
You got marble mouth tonight? Because I have it every night.
I have a mouth full of marbles. I have all the marbles. They're not here. They're here. Bermuda and Canada have they require testing.
Yeah.
You know, so and I don't know. It's really getting hard to test.
It is. There's no appointments, and then they're not paying for it anymore. So it's like they're $139 or something like that a pop.
Girl, who'd you test
Yeah.
Walgreens and CVS here. Like if you don't have, and a lot of people don't have insurance still.
Bionex now, if you order them, if you order the 6-pack, it's cheap. It's $10 more than the 4-pack, so therefore it's cheaper.
Right.
And that includes your appointment.
Yeah, I like we ordered it for the next cruise, but you know, sometimes, and that's what I hate about this, because sometimes people make just enough to cruise.
Yep.
And all this extra stuff is costing people so much extra money just to get to your vacation. And then not only that, is like, even though you feel well, it's the hemming and hawing of, am I okay? Like,
right.
I hate it. Like, I know I feel fine, but
it literally makes
everything.
The stress and the anxiety of pre-testing makes me physically feel sick.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like my mom was like, Amanda, you've got to chill out.
Yeah. It's stressful.
It is. I hate it. It's awful. And it's like I said, you know, we get on these Facebook groups and the next day people are posting, I'm positive. No, we had 4,400 people on our ship. It was completely booked. And there are going to be people, you know, that were asymptomatic and tested negative and then were asymptomatic, you know, and all the things. People are going to still get it. So I don't see that pre-cruise testing is really safe. I know it's catching a few, but it's definitely not catching them all.
No, especially if you're like you said, a lot of people are testing before they fly to the port, and then they get on the plane because they've already tested, and they might have gotten in an airport. You don't know when people, or you might have not been asymptomatic yet. So you don't know. It's not stopping anything.
No, it's not, because, and you can't move it, and you can't make people test the day before. I don't think that they can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because everybody's traveling that day.
Yeah.
I just wish they would do it where you could bring your own test, like you could bring one of the government ones that they gave you or whatever, and get to the port and test in front of them and then go. I would be fine with that. It's the trying to find a place. Like, we're going to have to test on Thursday on our way home because I refused to buy the Binax ones because I was figured that this was going to happen pretty soon, and I didn't want to be stuck with extra tests. Because anyways, long story, we would have had to get extra ones and it had been more expensive, and I was being cheap. So we're going to go. We're going to go through Walgreens and say we've been exposed, because I'm sure we have in all of our traveling. I mean, we just were in DC. We've been exposed for sure. So, because that's the only way to get your insurance to pay for it.
Yeah.
Stacey says, I think everyone's going to get it at some point, like the flu, and I wholeheartedly agree.
Yeah.
We've all four had it.
I've had it.
Told. And then Gary says, or they might have edited the PDF and changed the positive results to negative. I mean, there are some people who are computer savvy enough to do that.
And I ain't got the time or the energy. Listen, just either let me. I'm vaccinated. I'm boosted. Let me cruise or don't.
Right. Yeah. I totally agree. I mean, if that's the point of the vaccine and the booster shots, is to make it to where either if you're going to get it, you're going to get a milder case.
Yeah.
Let me cruise. Let me on there. Let's do that.
I mean, because
Gregory got it on our last cruise. We didn't get it. We were in the same vehicle with him. We were fine. But when we got home, he got, you know, he's been vaccinated and everything, but he got pretty good sick. But that's okay. It wasn't any worse than what the flu would have been, you know?
Yeah, it's definitely milder now. Thankfully, you know, there's not, I mean, I know that there are still deaths from it, which is sad and very unfortunate.
Right.
but I do think that it's less at this point,
Right.
which I'm thankful for.
Mhm.
So I'm checking my phone. I'm not doing this on my phone. My laptop apparently just switched to night mode, and y'all know I haven't had this MacBook very long. And I was like, why did everything just go dark? Is my battery about to die? It's not.
We have a thunderstorm warning.
Oh, do you? I wish it would
Yeah.
rain here. It's hot and dry. Yeah, Eddie, Josh is on a business trip. If you want to call it a trip, meetings all day. Woohoo. And then let's see, what is this? July. So me and him will go to where are we going in October? September?
Send me some beignets, Josh.
Listen,
I've never had one.
you've never had one?
I
You've
didn't
never
even
been-
I didn't even get to try it on the Mardi Gras because we were eating so much and I just forgot to try it.
so easy to do. It's so easy to do. But the ones on the Mardi Gras are good. They're not as good as the ones in New Orleans.
Yeah.
But they are a good representation. Now, we'll tell you when you get them in New Orleans, you will not get chocolate sauce and you will not get strawberry sauce.
Yeah.
You
All
don't
right.
need
Josh
to.
said he's going to send me some.
You just get a pile of powdered sugar and don't inhale when you take a bite.
Straight to the lungs.
That's key.
You're going to die. You're literally going to die. Because if you get them in New Orleans, I mean, like the powdered sugar is thick on them
It's
suckers.
coated. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's not just sprinkled on there. It is piled on there.
Yep.
So yeah, Laura, they ship well.
Well, it's worth a try. It's worth a try.
He registered us. Siobhan, do you hear this? Do you hear these marbles?
Yeah, I passed it on. I'm sorry.
It's been before since you got it's been since before you got here. See, I can't even get that out. We are going to Boston in September. I was trying to say Baltimore. I'm confused with you, Teresa. He registered us today and picked a food tour for our activity. Ooh, food tour.
Ooh.
Nice.
I love food tours.
Fun.
Yes.
You going on a land trip to Boston?
We are. Josh won a all expenses paid trip through his job.
Ooh.
So we
That's
are,
exciting.
I know, we're flying up there. It's for a long weekend. They're putting us in like the ritziest hotel that I will have ever stayed in at that point. And paying, heck, I don't even know what all they're paying about, whatever. Send you the mix in a box. You can make them home. Hey, you
That
can
works. That
buy the mix, the Cafe Du Monde mix.
Oh,
And
really?
Yep. They're messy as heck to make, but you can do it and they're good too.
I'll try it.
So
All right, ladies. I think I'm going to call it a night.
Yeah,
Because
y'all gotta
he's
drive
over
in.
here yawning, and I need him to be able to stay awake to get us to the
Be
hotel.
careful and let us know when you make it so I know that he doesn't
Absolutely.
fall asleep.
All righty. All right.
Bye,
Talk
you
to you ladies later. Bye, everybody.
I won't hold you much longer either, Siobhan, or anybody else. Seriously, there are still 18 people here. Y'all are literally blowing my mind right now. I mean, I know everybody has better things they could be doing other than listen to me just ramble with my marbles in my mouth. I just felt bad. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that happened on our cruise that you need to hear about.
I know. I'm very.
I hated Freeport.
Yeah, it's not fun.
It was
At all. It's horrible. Yeah,
I hated it.
I
like-
warned you.
We got off and it was hot as Hades. First of all, oh my
Not
god!
near any water. Like the port is literally all that is. There's no beach in the port area, and then
There's not even anything. I mean, it's just little huts. And
yeah.
Mm-mm.
You make
said-
that ET day.
Yeah, I swear we went and got right back on the ship. I think we may have off 30 minutes, maybe.
Yeah.
It was hot. I said, I'm done.
Yeah, that's too much.
And we weren't the only ones getting right back on.
No, it's nothing to do there. It's
It's not.
absolutely nothing to do.
I said at my hey Warmstrong. I gotta get with you, by the way, Warmstrong. Today was a little crazy. Anyways, my recommendation for Freeport is book an excursion or don't get off.
Yeah.
Because I just nope. And then we rented a golf cart in Key West and loved that.
Yeah, the golf cart tours are fun.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun, but it was so stinking hot.
Yeah. Well, it's July, so.
You know, it was so funny. Me and Josh were like, man, it's hot. I don't remember being this hot. We got thinking about it. This is our first cruise in the summer. We always cruise in like fall.
Yeah.
And it's not super duper hot yet. So we were like, God damn it, it's hot. Duh, you dummy, it's July. I got up in Freeport. I was like, I can sweat for free at home. What are we doing?
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's
Nassau, we did Atlantis. So we're gonna give Atlantis its own vlog.
Yeah.
Nothing free in Freeport, Josh said.
Nothing.
I can pop the chat back on here now. Whenever it was all three of us, I couldn't see half of you. Dick and Willie's and had a frozen daiquiri in Freeport. That would have been better than what we did. It was stinking hot. Yeah, that sounds good. Southgate is in the house. Hey, Southgate. Have y'all been here before? I don't know.
Southgate.
I can't tell who's. I get so confused. We actually had some people that we met on the cruise in the chat earlier. That was fun.
Awesome.
It's a great people. There are 21. This number is 2.5 hours, and people are joining. You people are incredible.
Crazy.
Yeah, Mallory had a hot coconut. So we got, the kids always see the coconuts, the whole ones. And so these things have been out cooking in the sun for about a month, I think.
Oh, no.
So he chops it open, and Mallory gets her a straw and sticks it in there and gets her a big old gulp of hot coconut
water. Oh, man, that had to be horrible.
It was pretty disgusting. Oh, it was gross. So she poured it out, and then she had the guy cut the coconut open for her and dig the coconut out. Well, she's used to sweeten coconut out of a bag.
Yeah.
She took her a big old bite of that, and she said, "Ooh, this is gross too."
Yeah.
But we scratched that itch, so she won't ask for a coconut anymore.
Yeah, there you go. That's the way to do it. You gotta let them see for themselves.
I mean, it was only like $5 or $6 or something. I don't know what a lot. But no Freeport for me. Key West, I will only do on a golf cart. It was awesome. Warmstrong is from Southgate. Oh. I thought you were talking about another person. Yes, Pamela, I can't wait. I did not get to start editing today. I had to take Philip to tennis, and I had to take him to the library, and Mallory had a birthday party, and I had to go to the post office, and blah, blah, blah.
I'm on a week behind on my editing.
Okay, that makes me feel better.
Yeah, don't feel bad. And we leave in 2-3 days, and I have to finish my whole Mardi Gras vlog in 3 days.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you edit on the ship at all ever?
No.
Yeah.
I can't. I just don't have the energy or the time. Like by the time I get back to the cabin and settle down for the night, I'm done. Like I'm toasting for the next day. So I don't
and also it's a vacation for us. I mean, yeah, I know we're filming, but it's a vacation too.
Right.
And we cart the camera and the gimbal around all day, or the GoPro if we're doing water things or whatever. So we never really stop. It's always, oh, I got to turn the camera on. Oh, I got to turn the camera on.
Right.
So by the time I get back to the room at midnight, because I may have spent a lot of time at the blackjack table, I'm not editing. I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
Hey, and while you're here, while I'm talking to you,
okay,
Josh wanted to get with Gary. We know Brandon doesn't drink, so he wanted to organize a pub crawl for our family reunion group cruise.
I'm down.
Okay. Well, you do, but you're doing all the other stuff, so I said, let's let you guys handle that. Y'all put it together.
Yeah, do that.
So I think we're going to design a pub crawl t-shirt. We took a picture of one. Somebody did a pub crawl t-shirt on the Dream.
Yeah.
And so we took a picture of the back of it just to kind of like keep it in mind. But anyway, so we're going to do a pub crawl.
Okay.
So if you're coming on the family reunion group cruise, pub crawl. So
I had another idea too.
What?
We can do our own version of Love and Marriage game show.
That would be fun.
But I gotta host it because I can't tell you all my business. Okay, so let
me ask you this. So Josh and I have been married for 20 years this December.
Mm-hmm.
Has anybody been married longer than us that's coming?
I don't think so.
So we would have to participate
Mm-hmm.
because we'd be the longest married.
Yeah.
Laura said she might be crawling by the third pub, and Josh said that was an awesome idea.
Yeah.
I'll drink hot chocolate. I got free hot chocolate from the casino host while I was on the blackjack table.
I don't know. Gary and Teresa have been married a while. Eddie and Laura. No, they're newlyweds too. They're close to newlyweds like us.
Yeah. Gary and Teresa, how long y'all been married? I know you're listening.
Yeah. They just told me. I don't know why I don't remember. I can't remember my name.
All right. Yeah, Laura and Eddie is 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
because that's right. We're 6 years too.
Yeah. I think that out of the group going, we've got the record for longest.
Yeah.
Because Josh robbed the cradle. I was 18.
I heard that story. I'm a
28.
Yeah, I know they've been married for a while.
Anyway, me and Josh don't have to participate. Yay!
You do. Y'all have to be the couple in the middle.
Yeah.
Because Laura and Eddie are right there with us. We're both at 6 years.
So what do we do? A newlywed, middle of the road, and oldest, like longest married? Okay.
Yeah. The oldest. Gary is the oldest.
Gary is the oldest. He's the grandpa. Literally.
Who has the most kids?
Midlife Craze did a version of Love and Marriage on their live. That's pretty funny. Who has the most kids? Not me. We only have 2 and a dog. Josh says that Laura and Eddie have the most kids. How many do y'all have? I'm asking you, Siobhan.
We have. Oh, I was waiting for Laura and Eddie to answer. I was like,
you got to think that long about how many kids you got.
Yeah, 4.
I was getting worried.
Yeah.
Okay. 6. Y'all borrow some. No, I don't want to borrow any.
No,
Stacey, married. That's awesome. Hey, Eddie said he's a grandpa too. Don't make fun of grandpas. Yeah. So that'll be fun. So we'll have a pub crawl, and there's lots of beers, lots of bars on the celebration. So
we're gonna have a pub crawl. We're gonna have a slot pool. We're gonna have the love and marriage. We're gonna have Brandon said he might do wrestling trivia. If I can talk him into it, I might have just spoken for him. I can't wait for him to come out and say, no, I didn't. And then, we're going to have the Trevor's fashion show.
Oh, yes. You have to have the fashion show. That is a must.
Yeah. Yeah. We got to have a birthday party for me and Bud.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, so since Josh and I have birthed our rooms, I've got to get with Bud and see what night he booked the teppanyaki on. I want to book it with him if there's still spots available.
Well, I thought he booked it the first night.
Is that his birthday the first night?
No.
I think he booked
his birthday is the 23rd.
I think he booked it on his birthday.
Oh, okay.
No, we're not going to do a meet and greet. We don't want to meet y'all. Josh says it's in stone. Brandon's doing wrestling trivia. So what we need to do, we need to talk to the Fun Squad and get some chips on a stick to give away.
We need to get them together too and see if we can get them to do a group picture for us.
Yes, we need that. And we both need to do, y'all don't listen. We both need to email our BDMs and get some Carnival merch to give away too.
Yeah, we need to do that.
Y'all don't listen to that part though. That's secret.
Well, I do have some lanyards for whoever books my next 3 cabins. I have some Carnival lanyards I got from the Agent Palooza.
Oh, nice. I wish I could have went to that in person.
It was so fun.
So you need 3 more rooms?
Mm-hmm.
And I think I need 1 more after I book Warm Strong. So, and this is something Siobhan and I had worked out from the beginning. So whichever one of us gets to 8 first, we're going to shift people to the other one because we need both of us to have 8 rooms each.
Yes.
So if you are, he booked it in the night of Aruba. You must be talking about teppanyaki. Okay.
Yeah.
So we need to get to 8 rooms. So if you're planning on coming, let's get with me or her. Let's get that $50 per person deposit.
Mm-hmm.
Here's my email address. And Siobhan, can you share yours?
Parker's on the go 16 at Gmail.
Parker's. Hold on, I'm typing it in. Parker's on the go 16.
At Gmail.
Okay. So email either Siobhan or myself. There's hers. Mine's on the screen. And let's fill these cabins. Now, if we get more than 8 apiece, we're going to do our best to keep even numbers so that we can keep amenities the same. So the more rooms over 8 we book, the more fun points we get, the more amenities we get to offer you guys.
Right.
So that's exciting. And there's some really good stuff.
Yeah, we got some good stuff already, but we want to also try to up that onboard credit. That's the other thing we want to try to do.
Yeah, and like I booked North Family Ventures. I birthed their room, and the rate code I used for them actually had onboard credit. So they're getting to have their onboard credit on top of the onboard credit we're giving them.
Yep.
So that's pretty cool. So they may even end up with even more if we get to give more onboard credit, which is probably what we would do if we had more fun points.
Yeah.
We can up it a good bit.
Yeah.
So, anyways, Josh said everybody gets a box of honey buns.
All on Josh. All right.
Hey, they're cheap. That's all right. Oh, Lido next pack. We're still going. You just can't shut me up. No, we're talking group cruise. So, if you've got friends that are wanting to come, get them in contact with us. I know, like Trevor he's bringing somebody and having a roommate. His wife's not coming. So do that if you need to sell solo and bring a roommate, or you wouldn't be solo if you brought a roommate, but you know what I mean. But come with us. It's going to be a blast.
We are excited.
Yeah. We've only gotten to meet Gary and Teresa in person. So I'm so excited to meet you guys in person and all of you guys in the chat that are coming, Eddie and Laura and Rob from Guga and Rob and Warm Strong Adventures. And we've already met Mike and Alicia. They're coming. And J&S Adventures, Travel.
Yeah, J&S Adventures, cruising is fun anytime. Yeah,
all of you guys. I mean, it's going to be a blast. And let your people know that they don't have to be a content creator to come.
Nope, not at all.
So if you're their favorite vlogger and you're coming, let them book, tell them to book, and they can come hang out with you.
Yep.
And I know that you had talked about doing some kind of excursion, maybe that we'd possibly do all together for a little bit. Just at one port. We're in port, from 8 to 10 every day?
Yeah.
8 to 10 p every day.
Yay! How did the shirts turn out? I see. I'm sorry, I jumped your chat.
Oh, you're good.
Yay.
I want to know. You can't show us. Never mind.
You can text me a picture, and I'll text it to Amanda.
Yeah, because I haven't even ordered ours since we got home.
You better hurry up. The code runs out.
Don't run my code out.
The code runs out on the 31st.
Laura says they love them.
Oh, yay.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, we worked hard on those.
Oh my gosh. Poor Siobhan, she would text me. She's like, what do you think about this? I'm like, well, can you change this one little thing? And I'm sure she was probably going, oh.
She's working my last nerve.
It took me forever to get our logo in vector form, transparent, and white. Like, I could not figure out the app that we had bought it through. Finally, I did.
It's fine. I had to work on everybody's logo because everybody's logo has so many colors, and but it's fine. It worked out. I'm
so excited. I'm glad. I will probably order ours tonight.
Okay.
Hey, Teresa, you're moderator. Can you drop the link to order those shirts in the chat? Or can you're moderator too, actually, Siobhan.
Yep.
Can you do that? And that way everybody can just click through. Writing on your bucket hats. What's a bucket?
Yeah, they got bucket hats.
From your shop?
Uh-huh.
Oh, like the round.
Yeah. Uh-huh. With the family reunion group cruise.
Eddie, make sure you get some fat head bucket hats for me and Gary. Oh, that's funny. So yeah, I need to get over
it's basically parkersonthego.com. It's in it's in parkersonthego.com. I didn't know anything about that. Let me see.
Parkersonthego.com is where the group cruise t-shirt. And you know what? If you're unable to come on the group cruise and you want a shirt, order one. Sean and Brandon get to keep all the proceeds to these shirts, so you're helping them out. Parker's on the go.
Got beach towels, bucket hats, a black shirt and a purple shirt
For the group cruise?
Mm-hmm.
Nice, okay.
Yeah. And a tote bag. There's some cool stuff in there. Yeah, there's some
nice.
Cool stuff.
I will get on there and go shopping tonight. Josh isn't home, so I have nothing else to do.
Josh, and you can't stop her.
Right? You're not here to slap the phone out of my hand. 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Yeah. You're trying to beat our record. You can't. I got to hang up now, so you can't
What's
beat
your
it.
record?
3 hours and like 2 minutes. Yeah.
I mean, y'all don't understand. My mind is like the emoji of the blown mind.
Yeah.
Like that's me right now. But there are still 18 people watching these shenanigans.
Bananas.
I'm just like, speaking of bananas, you know what happened to me on the dream? No, you don't, because I haven't told anybody. I found my new favorite dessert in the dining room. And that is
did you just transition? You did it so fast. I didn't even realize.
You said bananas, and I just went a whole other direction. I found a new favorite dessert in the main dining room, and it is the banana split off the kids' menu.
You told me you ordered some stuff off the banana splits.
Off the banana splits?
Yeah. Off the kids' menu. I gotta eat.
Okay, we'll go after this. Bye, Stacy. I'm sorry. I'm just blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so the last night I ordered my banana split, and they bring me out my banana split, and they stand in front of me. And I look down, and I was like, "It's a banana split. There's no banana. It's ice cream, and it's sprinkles, and it's the whipped cream, and the cherry, but no bananas." And so I called Mark Anthony over. He was one of the waiters in our team. And I was like, "Mark Anthony, come here." That was his name. I know, right? Yeah. And I was like, "My banana's gone. Where's my banana?" I really thought somebody had taken my banana off my plate, because we ate dinner with some people we met that night. And I thought maybe Josh was like pulling a fast one and stole my banana or something. And 4 o'clock. Ooh, good night, Eddie.
Yeah, good night.
I'm gonna be asleep at 4 o'clock. Anyways, that whole cruise ship ran out of bananas.
Why would you offer somebody a banana split without bananas?
It was just the last night. The whole cruise ship, that we ate all the bananas on the cruise ship. I was like, "So there's no bananas for my banana split?" They're like, "No, I'm sorry. You want something else?" It's like, "No." The whole shit was out of bananas. I have never been on a cruise where we ran out of an ingredient. We ran out of bananas.
That's weird. Bananas of all things.
I know. Like, how many banana splits did y'all serve this week? I don't even know what else they use bananas for. I think maybe C-Day brunch and get a banana or something. I have no idea.
Yeah.
But yeah, they ran out of bananas. So I had a banana-less banana split.
Bananas.
It really was. But that was my favorite dessert. I did some experimenting. I took some for the team on this cruise. So it'll be in the vlog. Got to leave a little bit of
a little bit.
Got to leave a little bit of meat on the bone. All right. Well, Siobhan, thank you for joining me. Teresa, thank you for joining me. I'm sad Josh wasn't here, but obviously it went over pretty well.
You don't have anybody to stop me from talking, so that's how.
I know. I'm just like black. I've only got. Do I have more than 3 thumbs up? I better have more than 3 thumbs up.
I think you do.
Let me check. Okay, I have 19. That'll work.
Yeah, you're good.
So thank y'all for being here. Thank you for joining me. I know you're starving to death. I'm a little hungry myself. I ain't even gonna lie. I had 1 slice of pizza and it's gone.
It's gone.
So everybody that's still here, y'all are awesome. And Josh will be with me next Monday night. Book the celebration, the group cruise. The deadline is quickly approaching for our $50 deposits. So don't miss out on that. Warm Strong out. If you're still here, I will get with you tomorrow. Promise. And until next time, if you have luggage, you should be traveling. Bye, you guys. Y'all are awesome.
Good night.
Thank you, Siobhan.